the Mossin podcast. You already know what it is. You got your boy Dre Splash in the building controlling the waters. You got your boy J-Tronics privy to every ebonics. Yo, I got a new one, but I don't know if I want to give out my last name. I heard a man like Amine said, I don't take L's. That's why they call me Mr. Ellis.
A lie. A lie.
That hit me so hard. But I'm going to just stick with the J-Tronics.
I was also going to say, like, your name got 2 L's in it.
Who, me?
It does.
Oh,
yeah, he said Ellis. So he said he doesn't take L's because his name's Ellis, but I'm like, you got 2
Yo,
L's.
why you gotta ruin shit?
Ellis.
You gotta ruin shit.
So
but it's L-less.
He's L-less.
You know what I'm saying? I'm L-less. Come on, man. Shut your ass up.
L-less
You's a
with
hating
two-
ass nigga.
Ellis with
It's
2
Man's the
L's.
Mossin podcast.
Okay.
And we got your boy. What you want to go by? You want to go by your real name? Marshin?
You already know the
All
vibe.
right. You got Marshin in the building.
You gotta go with the
Marshin
artist
with
name.
$1 million moves, $1 million mind.
The first UFO to touch the planet. First one you ever seen.
Subtle plug there.
First one on the podcast.
First one on the podcast.
Yeah,
first alien.
extraterrestrial.
Yeah, you would know more about that
Yes,
because
Or the 4th kind?
yeah, you be into all that alien shit and saying that we
You
already
see his
seen
glasses.
aliens.
We already seen them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right
Martian.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before Martian,
Nah,
we seen his people before. We
nah,
seen him.
he's the first.
To
Can't
you.
be seen.
Yeah, he's the first.
Can't be seen. You
He's
thought
wild.
it's what you thought you saw, but it can't be seen.
Nah.
Mm.
Before me, it was 360p. You weren't seeing shit. So I don't want to hear it.
Facts. It was all blurred out. All
Until
pixelated.
4K
was
came
clear to
out.
me.
Yo.
It was clear to me. Maybe not to you, but to me, it was pretty clear. It's like that. It's like that Claritin commercial. I can see clearly now.
I don't know if that's it.
rainbow.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's that.
I don't
That's
know
it.
about that one. I don't know about that
I don't remember that one.
No, remember that one?
I don't remember
This
that
was a
one.
Claritin one.
I remember it. I don't know about that.
He remembers it. Yeah. I know he's having flashbacks.
Oh my god.
But yeah, just a reminder for everyone. You know, podcast is available everywhere.
I didn't even say what number we on. What number
Episode
is it?
48.
48?
You must say 84.
Nah, don't even remind me. 48. What is
That's a
48? What do you think when you think 48? What are we thinking about?
Tyler the Creator's song 48.
He has a song
I never
48?
listened to that.
48. 48 states I get it in. 48. 48.
It has to be
48
early
states
Tyler.
I get it in. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Can't
okay.
vlog
I
nowadays.
was gonna say this.
Okay.
I was gonna say this guy came back from America, and this guy thinks he does 48, all 48 states.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 48 laws of power. Ah.
No. I just
48 laws. Is it 48 laws of power? Is that the book?
Yeah,
I think it
that's
is,
one of
yeah.
them. Yeah, and
48
then
laws
he found some more laws for the power and made another book.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, there's not enough laws yet. Gotta make more.
Gotta make more
Really?
laws.
Anybody listen to that? Or not listen, but read one of those like Robert Greene books? Like
Nope.
Mastery or.
I started listening to it,
Nah.
Yeah.
but like, yo, it's mad long.
It is like
A lot
16
of-
hours.
Yeah, and a lot of it's just like his own experience on it. So it's like, after a while, you're like, okay, like, I understand what you're trying to say, but I just want you just to tell me the law, explain it. I don't need an example all the time. But I'm listening to the audiobook, so like I'm not able to just fast forward it like that because his chapters are not labeled.
Maybe it's different on the Audible though, because I know what you mean. Like even when I was listening to the Compound Effect, he would give he'd give examples to like put it in perspective,
Yeah,
which I kind of appreciate.
I
You
hear that,
get
but
a little
like-
bit more out of it.
I feel that, but sometimes I'm not trying to hear all of that. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to hear it, explain it to me, and I'm like, all right, cool. I just want to move on. Like there used to be like in the what's it called,
Summarized version.
a summarized version. You know how like Dragon Ball Z had Dragon Ball Z Kai?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need what's it called? We need a 48 Laws of Power Kai,
There might
Yeah.
be one.
like a condensed version of
100
it.
pages.
There might be one.
Yeah, 100 pages.
Yeah.
Just explain it to me quick times because like I just want it like that. I don't want it like if I want the examples, then
Yeah.
I'll buy the
They
full
oversell
version.
it
Yeah,
with a lot of fluff.
yeah.
Yeah. I also just listened to the Art of War.
The Art of War is good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
The dude from Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. You wouldn't know because you don't watch it.
Yeah.
You watch Game of Thrones?
I watched some of it. I got up
Yeah.
to like season 2, and then I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got grounded that summer. So that, I just stopped watching it.
You got-
Niggas get grounded?
Well, that was like
When
what,
did-
grade 10, grade
When did that drop?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones has been out since like high school time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's been
Damn.
around for. My dad had the whole bootleg set and everything. So
Yeah.
like they were like he had like 4 seasons,
Yeah, it's
and
been
he's
around
like, "You're not supposed to be watching this."
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked
Yeah,
up.
there's a lot of shit in there.
I'm like what, 15?
What did you do to get grounded though?
Stayed out past curfew.
I just, you know what it was for me? I just didn't do homework at all. Like, ever.
School. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And it, like, and when I did do it, it was kind of late, but I got it done. You know what I mean?
I feel I feel that.
But mostly that was really it. Or like when I was like even younger than that, like grade 8.
yeah.
Like if I would go outside and then go somewhere I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
You know? That's really it. Other than that,
I didn't know niggas got. I thought so. Your parents didn't beat you? They actually grounded you.
No, my dad grounded me.
Yeah.
Like, see, I used to live with my mom and my grandparents. So grandparents, they're gonna like Trini grandparents. They'll give you licks. It doesn't matter.
Wait,
like,
you're Trinidadian?
I'm Trini and Jamaican.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when like my grandparents, they try to give me licks. I would try to run. I still get licks sometimes.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, no, I didn't get licks. Like just grounded.
Grounded.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, I just got cussed a lot of times.
and cussed. Yeah. And
What?
cussed. Yeah.
Got that.
Because like
hanger.
my mom like instilled like as early she could to be like, yo, you can't put your hands on the kids because like they're not gonna like they're not really gonna learn, just gonna fear you.
Nah,
You know, 'cause,
I
like,
didn't get that. My parents.
fear
yo,
works.
No,
So-
but that's what I'm saying. Is like for them they thought, okay, me instilling this fear in you, thinking I'm gonna beat you, is me like disciplining you.
Mhm.
But realistically, it's just you just making your kids scared. Now it's like, all right, I'm gonna try to hide everything from you now, instead
Yeah.
of just being somebody that now is gonna come talk to you, explain to you why it's wrong,
Nah,
and come to
that's
understanding.
I think
Yeah.
that's if like most kids like when you give them the rod and they have that
They
fear
kind
in
of
them.
understand it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like, okay, I'm not. If I do this, this is gonna
No,
happen.
but, like,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna
just
do
saying-
this.
I'm-
Unless you're an unruly child, you're like, fuck that. I'm doing this.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on
Yeah.
like how it was for like our grandparents. They beat you for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it comes to like, I would say like if you did something like fucked up, yo, if my kid does something bad, I'm gonna box him.
Oh,
You know
hell
what I
yeah!
mean?
Oh yeah! And
I'll box him, but I'm not gonna beat them for like.
Yo, the way you said it, there was like a strong B on that box. Like, box him. So like all I heard was I even heard the box. It was like,
it's like, yo,
But like I'll do that to them, but like
Uh.
I'm not gonna beat them like for like, yo, you made a mess, I'm gonna beat you.
yeah,
It's just gonna be like, yo, I'll cuss you, like, yo, bro, like clean that up and stuff like that.
Mhm,
But, like,
mhm.
Sometimes if your kid does something really fucked up, you gotta like give him a little smack just to let
Yeah.
them know.
Yeah,
don't know. I think the whole idea of like giving your kids licks for like the small things is so that
no.
you know they think twice before doing those really like those bad things that like where like okay, now real life starts to come into play. Now you can like get jail time. You can cause harm to someone really badly.
Yeah.
You have those situations where kids are playing and and they do this, that, or that, and then the kid dies. You know what I mean? You don't want your kid to be in that situation, so you give them the hot box for the liquor thing, and they have a stupid idea pop into their head. They're thinking, "Oh, my mom's gonna beat me if I do this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think yes, lick your kids, but to an extent. to an extent. To an extent.
Lick your kids, but to an extent.
You know what I mean?
Because what's that scripture in the Bible? Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta give them a little.
Just a little here and there. Yeah, just to remind them,
I hear that. Before we go on, actually, Marshin, you should probably tell people a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Okay.
Stuff like that.
My name is Jay Marshin, Marshin the man, Marshin the alien. I'm a producer, audio engineer, singer, rapper, songwriter, the whole shebang for music, basically. And I just, I'm from Brampton, Ontario. I've been making music since grade 11, so that's like what, probably 6-7 years now.
Since grade 11? Oh, no,
yeah.
I just remember you're not 94.
Okay,
no.
I'm 97.
Because
so-
every time, when you said that, I'm like grade 11, I'm like, all right, that's 2011 for me.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, yeah, this guy's
Yeah,
not
no, not the
94.
Yeah,
same.
so that would be like what, 2014 for me, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, 2014.
Yo,
Yeah.
why did I think your name was Marv? Like your
Marv?
real name? Yeah.
I don't know. Before my name was spelled Martian, and everyone just thought my name was Martin.
No. Oh, so your real name is Marshin?
No, my real name is. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, yo, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was Marv. Your real name.
No.
'Cause when I looked at you to do the intro, I was like, yo, this is Marv. But
Nah,
that's
that's not
Marv.
my real name.
I was like, what?
That's
crazy.
This song's Marshin.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. Any new stuff coming out?
Yeah. Actually, I got a lot of new stuff coming out. Made like quite a few songs and actually beats too.
Dope.
In Atlanta.
Dope.
Took some pictures. Unfortunately, didn't get to do a video. That's what was the plan, but you know, time wasn't so serving. So you just stuck to the nitty gritty and did the music.
Nice.
But I actually changed my name around a little bit. Before I used to have a $ in my name, but unfortunately, in search engines, they don't allow special characters, so it's just Marhin. So I changed it to just Marshin with an S.
Yeah, I feel him on that one because my name has an apostrophe in it, and bare times it's like, sorry, we can't accept special characters.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, it's in my name. What do you guys want me to do?
Exactly.
You gotta change your name.
Exactly.
I'm not changing my name.
No.
I just take it out for just for that website.
Yeah.
True that.
Fortunately, that's not my real name, so I could take out the $ and make that change. So you'll see some new stuff coming on a new account.
Dope.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta remember people. There's a lot of artists that went through that too, like Travis Scott.
Oh yeah.
I think Ty Dolla $ign still has his $ in his.
No, his is Ty, like literally spelled out $.
No, but I remember before the S for sign.
Before it
used
was
to
a
be
$sign. Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess he took that out too, because like seeing things you said, like it makes it more difficult for people to find you.
Exactly.
I remember when he used to have like a Travis Scott with a $ and Travis Scott without a $. I'm like, I don't know which one
it is.
It is. And then eventually he just dropped the $, just kept it as a regular S.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I never noticed that.
I should have did that from the beginning, cause like I knew, but my mentality back then, like when I was doing music,
Trying to do it your own way.
I just didn't give a fuck.
Ego,
like, I was just
ego
like,
right there.
yeah, and it's just like, oh, I'm just making music. Like, who
Yeah.
cares? You know,
Yeah.
You just leave it. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Dip on my own wave.
But then you start getting into the business side of it, the metadata. You know, everything has to match so that you're not even findable by like your audience, but like the people who are paying you or the people who want to use your content for like videos or commercials, movies, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Like that has to be, it has to all match up, or you're not gonna get paid. Some random nigga that just made an account is gonna get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The guy just spelled Marshin normally.
Exactly.
Now he's getting all your royalty checks, and you're like, yo, why am I not getting paid?
And you're like, what's going on? I don't see none of the licenses, none of the fucking
music,
the splits, none of the publishing, and you're like, oh, it's going to someone else.
Yeah.
You don't even realize it.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, you gotta clean that all up so you know it's all streamlined.
Exactly.
I wanted to ask you about Atlanta. How was that as an artist? Like before you get into it, like I've heard from like other artists how like when they go there and they do like and they get into like when they're going for music, the tempo is like upbeat, like they want to get things like done yesterday.
Yeah,
like, it's all quick. It's like let's go and record this. Boom, 30 tracks.
Yeah.
So how was it for you?
It definitely is like that. You can tell. I would say the pace wasn't as quick this time. I'd only say because of COVID, really and truly.
Okay.
And it's not to say that like America is like doing like the crazy COVID bylaws and all that.
Especially in Atlanta.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta. Like it like
Strip
literally
clubs
the
are
signs
popping
say
so
like
early.
mask isn't mandatory, it's optional.
Yeah.
Like when you're going into stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's optional. Like you go into Walmart, half the people are wearing masks, half the people aren't.
Isn't it because so much people are also vaccinated?
Are they though?
I don't think a lot of people are, to be honest. Like a lot of people aren't. They're just like, it's not like they're anti-vaxxers or anything. They're just like, I don't need to go get it. I'm fine. Like I'm not sick. Yeah. So that's the way that they look at it. But like, I would say like, but the one thing that is different between Canada and Atlanta with that COVID thing is they will give you your 6 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like they give you 6 feet. Like when you're walking into an aisle, they'll like step to the side so that you can pass and stuff like that.
I do that.
Yeah, but
not a lot of people.
Like the
everybody
average
does
Canadian
that?
person is on your ass when you're standing in line.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean.
True. I was at the gas station yesterday, and then the people were just like there was this person that was standing pretty close behind me. In my head, I'm like, yo,
yeah,
like I get you got a mask, but like
You don't
on,
need to be
bro.
this close.
I be making it weird for them. I look back
Yeah.
multiple times.
Look in their
Just
eye,
like,
like,
yo, what's
Oh
going
no!
on here?
I looked over my shoulder a bunch of times. This guy felt
Yeah.
no way.
You
Yeah.
felt no way about it.
Yo, the man thought it was a normal day.
Oh,
You gotta give off
God.
the energy. You gotta
That's a
give off the energy.
2019.
You gotta give off the energy. You gotta make them see your eye look up and down. You
I
know.
was wearing
Mm,
shades too,
mm,
so like he probably would see my eyes. So I gotta like do one of these, you know.
Yeah.
Like what you saying?
What you did? What you did with it?
I feel that. I feel that. I feel
Yeah.
that. But
But
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
oh yeah, but just go back to the music side of
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fairly quick paced. We went to went with my studio, Dreamer Studios. We went to A3C, which is like their music festival. So like how we have Canadian Music Festival.
Yeah.
That would be that for Atlanta. The one thing that was different, it didn't seem as hype, or like I guess like the tickets sold out really quickly, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of people there the way that it usually is, especially the way that my bosses were describing it to me.
Yeah.
And they were saying like something like I guess the people running the event,
They reduced the amount of tickets sold.
no, they changed like you know how like Caravana used to be like the Caravana community running it,
Yeah.
and then it switched over to Scotiabank,
Yeah.
and then everyone fucking hated it.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened with A3C, and then
Oh.
they're like, I guess a lot of I guess it was like really black owned because you know Atlanta's Black Hollywood,
Yeah.
and now that like there's a lot of like white executives, a
Yeah.
lot of people weren't messing with it, and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know the full details of like
Yeah, it's basically like the white man decides to take like the black people's stuff. They try to add their they try to continue it with like adding a little bit of white people sauce, but it's like yo, it's not the same. Like authenticity is not.
Is not
anymore.
there fully. So like a lot of people weren't messing with it. But
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it was still a good experience. You know, you get to network with a lot of people, especially when you're getting into places that you're technically not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
But like you just look like you're supposed to be there, so they
Yeah.
allowed you.
It's all about confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like this guy looks like he fits the part.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
cool.
Like literally, I walked in and they're like, "Oh, are you here for the A3C event or the private dinner?" And I'm like, "My bosses are in there." And they're like, "Oh, okay, go." I just walked in, and it's just like this private dinner. There's a whole bunch of people from like BET, I guess, a whole lot of like black
still alive?
executives.
Yeah, BT's still big. Bro.
Yeah,
Big.
Yeah, like,
It's just not big over here, but
it's not
still,
big over in
it's just big
America.
over
Yeah, like especially on the corporate side. I would say.
Okay.
On the
I
corporate
can
side,
understand.
Because I would say when it comes to content, because remember we got BET Canada.
Mm-hmm.
BET Canada's loops the same like dilemma songs and music video and everything.
Yeah.
We're still getting the same Jasmine Sullivan on Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
The game. Every
They don't even play the game no more.
They don't
I
play the
think.
game no
I
more?
don't think so.
Nah, it's the same. What BET now?
Yeah, same.
And they use the
BET
same
now
intro and
stuff
everything.
Like that.
Yeah.
So it's just like they haven't leveled up. But when you go to the American BET,
Oh, they get everything
it's
new.
different.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why BET awards are still big.
Yeah.
Like
Are they
those
big? Yo, I don't even feel like the awards are big. The BET awards. Nobody goes. Who pulls up to the BET? It's only like up and coming artists that pull up to the BET awards.
I mean,
Nah, like Meg Thee Stallion was there this year.
Yeah.
Little Baby was
up and
there.
coming. Up and coming.
They're past.
but
up
they're
and coming.
they're past up and
They're
coming.
established now.
Yeah.
Ah,
They're
At this
established,
point, yeah,
bro.
like they did their up and coming.
Yeah, Meg Thee
bits,
Stallion was
like,
probably
they're-
up and
they're-
coming maybe like 2-3 years ago, but now she's established.
When's
When
the
she,
last
was,
time?
when she was showing shorties how to twerk, that's when she was up and coming.
I would say even before that. she
Even
was up
before
and
that,
coming.
you would say?
When she was teaching like people how to twerk, I feel like she was already, because she had like Hot Girl Summer by then when she was teaching.
Yeah,
kids how
but
to
it would.
twerk
But
like
I
that.
still like Hot Girl Summer.
Oh,
I
and-
would say it was like her entry.
Nah.
Not like I don't know. I don't listen to Meg Thee Stallion like that. So maybe you know
Yeah, like
more of her stuff before
yeah,
that.
like I remember
But-
listening to her. Like I always forget the name of the project that she dropped in like 2019.
You listen to a whole project? Okay.
Fire. Whole project's fire.
I loves Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I fell off of her for a bit, but now I'm back on.
Oh,
But like her
man.
music's not the same as it was. Like it felt like in 2019. The hunger's not there.
No.
Nah, the hunger's gone. I think her hunger to be an elite artist is gone.
I hear that.
I think now she's just more of trying to be a public figure,
Do you
and, like,
think
do
do you-
corporate stuff.
Do you think her deals play a role in that?
Not really.
What you mean by that?
I feel like she's already established certain deals already.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like
the
she got?
Popeyes
Did she get all
deal.
that fixed?
What?
Like how she was getting like 15K and they were making like hundreds of thousands off of her and shit like that.
I'm pretty sure she fixed
Oh,
up that. It's
like
like
her
it's just her business.
contract.
Yeah, her contract.
Yeah, it's just like her business deals. I'm pretty sure she gotten better, and now her price has gone up and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like I feel like even if she was dropping certain music, she can still do what she wants. Like the best example would be like even like a Cardi. Cardi has all these deals with like Pepsi and
Yeah.
Uber Eats and all these stuff. And
Yeah, but Cardi's
Doing beer
more
commercials.
entertaining than
She's a
Megan, though.
personality.
Yeah.
and that's what
You
I'm
know what I
saying.
mean?
She's a personality, but I think that's the lane that Meg's trying to go down right now.
I hope not.
And I feel like that.
I
and
I hope not.
and I feel like she's gonna kind of stray away from the music itself, which I
I
hope
don't
she doesn't,
Yeah.
because I want to see her get better as an artist. Because like, I feel like she's just plateaued since me personally, I feel like since the Tory situation, she's plateaued, and she
That
her
could be
music
it, yeah.
hasn't gotten better.
Probably because she's wrapped up in the legal mess of it all. Because I heard he got a hearing recently. It's like in December or sometimes next year. I don't even know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember
really?
hearing about that.
Yeah.
People said that was
Damn.
like they were saying that he can face up to like 23 years,
Really?
but then he came out and said, "Nah, that's false." He said he doesn't have to do like a in-person hearing or nothing like that. He said it was just like false information that came out because like
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I didn't do no research. So
yeah. I just seen on my Instagram timeline and I was like, oh, true.
Yeah.
But like I didn't like go online to be like, oh yeah, let me do some more research on this to figure out
'Cause, I mean,
if
it's
this is a true thing like that. Because I don't think something like because they said TMZ reported that and I was like, okay,
TMZ usually does the research.
they do.
But at the
But
same time,
Not all the information is accurate.
yeah.
At the end of the day,
exactly.
it's still like a media outlet. Like they're gonna do things still for clickbait.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like they're not really like, even though like CNN's not really like probably the highest thing, but like because their stuff is also misconstrued. But
In
like,
terms of news,
yeah, CNN also puts out sometimes.
Oh
certain
yeah,
information.
definitely, all the time.
is there
Especially-
any?
Especially on like breaking news situations, you'll hear on one news channel, 5 people dead, 14 injured. Then on another news channel, you hear 7 people dead, 20 injured. And
Yeah.
and it's all a matter of they're reporting on a developing situation. You don't
Right.
know the accurate information until the situation
Right.
has subsided.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're actually dead or not.
Yeah,
or-
exactly.
right. Kind of like how they deaded off Rick Fox with Kobe
Yeah.
and that helicopter crash.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
when that happened. I was like, Rick Fox? I'm
Yeah.
like, that's
What?
crazy.
Oh no, Rick Fox.
Yeah.
Not Rick. That handsome devil. No.
Yeah.
But who performed at the festival you went to?
Honestly, there was like quite a bit of performers that I didn't get to see.
Okay.
A lot of them just like
Who's the
underground.
biggest?
The biggest one that I saw, and he's not even really like the biggest. It was just T.I.'s son. I can't even tell you his name.
Oh,
Who
T.I.
the
I don't know T.I.'s son's name, but like I know
Yeah.
I know.
You know which one I'm
He
talking about.
raps?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
raps. He raps.
I remember
Oh.
I remember when T.I. came out with it one time where he said he would charge his kid
Oh, really?
for a feature.
Oh my god.
And I was dying, yo.
I mean,
That makes sense.
after hearing that,
Yeah.
I would too.
saying he was
I'm-
bum.
I'm not saying nothing, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey man, you can say if he's trash, yo. Kanye already said, like
Oh,
yesterday.
we gonna get into it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say Kanye
I mean,
said
to
yesterday
each
that
their
Big Sean was a bad signing. So
Did everybody listen to the whole thing?
I did not listen to
Not
it. I
listen
just
to
saw
the whole thing?
clips. That's it.
The
I
whole
finished it on my way here.
I haven't gotten
Yeah, I
a chance
finished-
to yet.
Yo, the one thing I'll say about Kanye West before you get into like exactly what he said,
Mhm.
to me, Kanye is a pure entertainer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pure. Like to the T. Like everything he does and says is for entertainment, just to entertain the masses. Like I
Yeah.
don't like half the time, I never can I take him seriously, really. Like, with this whole like, presidency or like, like he says not all the right things. He says right things at times,
Mm-hmm.
but just because like of how he wants to get that reaction, like he's an attention whore. Like I don't know what it's called, but like he craves attention.
He loves.
He likes being in that
Yeah,
spotlight.
he likes being the center
What,
of
he's
attention.
like narcissistic?
Yeah.
Nah. Well, yeah.
in a way, yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
I don't disagree with that. I definitely don't disagree with that. We all know that. Like, we also know like Kanye has like a massive ego. He also has like he's very like particular on how he does things, but he also wants things to always go his way.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like in the last like couple years, he's been making relationships with the right people to like get that basically like put him in the right like situations he's in now.
Well, not for the presidents, but
well, the presidents is different. You know what I mean? Politics is like a different thing. I don't think Kanye's there yet.
But you were saying, so to get into what Kanye said, fuck Big Sean, fuck, what was it, John Legend?
Fuck John Legend. Fuck
yeah,
Big
I
Sean.
heard about. I saw the clip. He was talking about fuck John Legend because you let the media pit you against me in
the election.
In the election type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody believing you was gonna win, nigga. What are you talking about?
I think it was just a matter of like public shaming for like being on Trump's side.
He just kind of expected like the mans that he put on
to back him.
Yeah. Nah, not unconditional.
Nah, but like but the thing is like it's one thing for you to say, okay, yeah, we're not gonna ride with you, so let's just not ride with anyone. You know what I mean?
Oh, they just didn't vote?
No, like he was for John Legend was for the Democrats.
Right,
which is fine. Like that. So Kanye's whole thing is like, yo, if you're not gonna be for me, don't publicly be for someone else.
Yeah,
fuck off, man. Kanye, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't know, man.
Come on, bro.
I feel, yo,
this is what I
feel him. I feel him on it, and I understand.
No,
I understand to an extent because it's like, like you gotta look at the grand scheme of things, you know.
No, go ahead.
Because look, half of the rappers, half of the singers, you know, they're not coming from money. You know what I mean? Right. And then the way that Kanye is probably looking at it is like, I put you on. I've
done more for you.
More for you than you could ever do for me. Yeah. All I'm asking is for
or even like what these other people have done for you.
Exactly. Or what these other people, your own parents. I've done for you more than your own parents could do for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's probably looking at it as like, you can't just swing me a simple vote.
Nah.
Not even just that. Just like, at least like, publicly just be like, yo, vote
don't
for
publicly,
Kanye.
Vote for Kanye.
If you say, yo, I can't do that, yo, don't do it with the ops.
Don't do it against me.
Nah. Kanye was going through mental issues. Like, you know, this is men's mental health month, so you know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta take care of yourself physically and mentally, always. And Kanye was going through
a lot more mentally recently.
Because mentally you don't see. Physically you see what's going on, but mentally you don't know the storm that's going up in there. Mm-hmm. But we all saw it. It came to the point where you could see what was going on with Kanye.
Oh yeah.
So now, me as a person knowing this nigga's off his rocker, I don't want him to have power.
Okay,
there's no way.
But you know that he's not going to win.
And I'm not telling niggas to throw out their votes voting for Kanye. Voting is a serious thing.
They're not going to vote for him, though.
Yeah.
You know they're not.
They're not.
Oh, I was going to make a comparison, but like, you know.
Spit it.
Because that's kind of racist.
Shoot it.
Okay, it's like voting for Kanye is like voting for Haram-YE. Like, you're not. That was it was a joke. I love Kanye. I love Kanye.
Voted for Haram-YE.
I love Kanye. I love Kanye. But it's a joke. It's a meme.
Throw-out, yes.
You know what I mean?
Shit was going to happen.
No racial. I'm not saying
no racial.
It's a meme. Like, it's not a serious thing. Yeah. But like, and even if people do waste their vote on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least it's not going to fucking Trump.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I hear that.
Facts.
A vote for Kanye is one less vote for Trump. I'm good with that.
You know what I mean? Like, the only reason I was cool with, you know, Kanye getting votes is because I betted on it.
Why did you bet on it?
Oh, there's the betting places where you can bet on how many votes somebody's gonna get, and I said like Kanye was gonna get more than like 10,000 or 20,000.
Oh my God!
Didn't he get like 21,000?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So like I won like $10.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy.
That's for president after that, I guess.
Nah, you don't want a guy like that to have some power, man. He'll fuck some shit up.
I hear that. It's better that I feel like it's better that Kanye's in the lane that he's in now.
Yeah.
With being a creator of like trying to do like fashion and music and stuff like that.
Completely fine.
But I feel like when it comes to politics, I feel like I think politics is gonna make him go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be so much stuff they're gonna be like, yo, Kanye, you can't say that. And he's gonna be like, why? Trump got to say it? It's because I'm black?
Literally.
Yeah. But like, and it's also funny, like he always kept bringing up in the interview that like they should have killed me after I said George Bush doesn't like care about black people and stuff
he's
like
suicidal.
that. Yeah, which is true. But like at the end of the day, it's like that's why I kind of understand certain things that he was saying, and he made sense on some things. Like as I said with the John Legend and Big Sean thing, where I understand why he's upset at them, but he doesn't hate them. Because at the end of the interview, he's like, as much as he may say these things about these guys, he still has love for them.
I mean, he didn't say that explicitly, but he was kind of alluding to it. But like the energy he came with, because like did you see it?
I saw clips.
You listened to it, right?
Yeah. I watched it.
And you watched it. So
watched it on YouTube.
You watched that one part, or did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, so you saw him come out with the tombstone.
Yeah.
And said, on my deathbed, it's going to say the worst thing I did was sign Big Sean.
Yeah, I saw that.
That sounds like you hate this nigga.
Yeah, that was that was egregious. Like, that was a lot.
Yo,
that was a lot.
That's a good word. I like it. It was egregious.
Yo, he also made fun of he also made fun of Big Sean for making ass.
Yeah. Oh my god! But
yeah.
that's you know the
he's like he's like out of all songs to make your single, you made ass. Yeah. He's like, yo, what the fuck is that?
But then Kanye can't talk. He said he made what? You're such a fucking hoe with
such a fuck. But it's not his theme song.
I know it's not his theme song.
But that wasn't his first single. You know.
Yeah.
And that's like after years of giving us classics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point of your career, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, you know?
I guess so, but still, like, at the same time, you're gonna criticize him for that, but you just basically doing the same thing. When you take away all this
catalog,
when you take away all the technicalities, you did the same thing.
It's true.
Nah.
At the end of it, the action of making a corny song, you did it.
He did it
down to the nitty gritty. You made a corny song.
It's not memorable.
But the one thing I will say though is that even though he did make a corny song like that. You gotta also look at what he's coming with. He's got classics. He's given everyone everything they wanted, and now he can be like, I can make a corny song if I want to.
Understandable, but did he say that?
No,
because exactly.
Kanye's not gonna say that. Kanye's not gonna say that. But at the end of the day, that's him adding more salt in the wound against Big Sean, saying you don't got hits, you don't got classics. Because that's the one thing everyone always throws at Big Sean. It's like, I like Big Sean's music,
Big Sean got hits,
but Big Sean doesn't have classic albums.
Hall of Fame was a classic. Hall of Fame's a classic.
Hall of Fame was the blue cover?
Hall of Fame, I think it's the one where he's like squatted down. He's like doing the
that was the blue cover where he had like Moolah.
Maybe. I actually don't remember.
I like that project, but it's not a classic.
Sing a Big Sean song right now. One classic. That's not ass.
Because
that had Nicki Minaj on it. You gotta carry.
I had it in my head.
Just My Life.
No, not
Chris Brown.
Again, a carry.
Nah, I wouldn't say he got carried.
Bro, I had it in my head, and then now
I mean with star power. He's getting carried by star.
Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay?
No, not even that one. It's the one he made for Ariana Grande. Fuck. What is it?
It was off of her album?
It's such a No, that's not it. That's Kanye. Bro, I gotta look it up. Don't even put me on the spot.
I'm trying to think of
why I have the internet.
But this is what I'm talking about.
Like I like the closest thing to a classic project Big Sean has, in my opinion, is the what's it called? The one,
I don't fuck with you. I didn't even have to look it up.
Okay.
I just remember it
okay. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't fuck with you.
It was I think it was that project.
Still like a meme song, like,
but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a really good song. It's a good song.
But it's not like a serious thing, you know?
It's a serious thing. Let me tell you why it's a serious thing. I remember when I was working security and I was like, people were lined up. I seen an old man on his phone watching the YouTube video. Big Sean for that video. I don't fuck with you. Old man. Would have never expected him to be listening to that song.
Yeah, I mean, it's relatable. But that's what I mean. Like, memes are relatable.
Like, you can just tell he was going through a divorce.
Memes are dumb, but memes are relatable.
Yeah, Messi's going through a divorce.
I don't fuck with you.
Dude, that's it, man. And that's the breakup song.
Yeah, it is. It was at the time.
I think it's still, you might still bring it back.
I mean, yeah.
I'm the name of this project. I Decided. That's the project.
Is that the one where I don't fuck with you?
I Decided is the one that he had like he had Bounce Back. He had
that's his new one.
This is from 2017.
Oh, okay.
There's also 2088 was a good project with Janae Aiko.
That
Yeah.
was a good one.
That was a really
Is
good
it
project.
Aiko or Aiko?
I call it Aiko.
Oh, okay.
It's probably Aiko, but like here, niggas gonna say whatever way
Whatever
they
you
want.
want.
Yeah,
You know?
interpretation.
You name me Steven, we call you William.
Yeah, yeah.
I was about
Hey,
to call
Thomas.
you Marv before.
Yeah, you calling me Mark. Oh, yeah.
This sacrifice, voices in my head stick to the plan.
Mm.
I felt like this was probably the closest thing he had to a classic. But I remember he sat on this album for like 2 years because I remember when he first finished it, he played it for Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was like, "Bro, this is it. Like this is like
Which one's this?
this is
I
I
decided.
decided."
Oh,
I remember he finished this album back in like 2015
Mm.
or like 2015.
Around that.
Cause I
time.
remember he posted on Instagram at that time,
mm.
and I was like, "Yo, we're getting a new Big Sean album." And
Is that the one with the blue cover?
yeah, that's the one with the blue cover where he said he lived like 2 lives.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
yeah.
feels like
Oh
he's
yeah, and he
someone-
has like the skits in between.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
he's like how he felt like he's given a second chance to make wrong with all the mistakes he made and stuff like that.
Yep.
Word. Why did
Um,
it take 2 years to come out?
Artist shit, bro.
Word.
You know, like they're gonna Marshin should know firsthand, like as an artist, where
Okay, look. I may take long but 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I mean,
Years
like
is a
I
long
guess
time,
so.
yeah.
I guess so, but like, I guess
You're trying to clear a song, maybe?
Yeah, okay, that's the only way I see like
Mhm.
2 extra years. Like, if I really want to use the
Yeah.
sample, I'm not settling for anything else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the only way I see it like taking that long. But like,
Mhm.
if the man is just sitting there making changes for 2 years,
I don't think he was really
There's-
making changes. I feel
but that's
like,
what I mean.
yeah, I feel like the album was kind of like maybe like Sacrifice was probably like a new song
hmm
where he had with the Migos, but like I feel like he probably had that song with the Migos for a while.
for a while or
Makes
something.
sense.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, no artist should be like there for 2 years
2
just
years is a
making
long
changes
time.
because
Yeah.
there's only so much more you can change. At that point, you might as well make a whole new album.
Yeah.
I feel you, but the album's still fire. So
The album's fire,
Well,
but that's what I
I'm
mean.
saying.
Like,
but that's the closest project I think he has to a classic.
Mm-hmm.
But so I can understand that standpoint of with Kanye with it, because like when you look at it, I guess like from everyone from Good Music, he's probably like the one artist there that's hasn't really done anything like that.
Ooh, Big Sean?
Yeah.
mm,
2 Chainz is bigger than Big Sean.
Hold on. Who's on even good music? You got Pusha T,
Yeah.
let's just look it up so
Big
we have the
Sean.
whole list.
You got Shy the Prince,
Sci High, the
Sci
Prince.
High.
Sci High can spit though.
That's what I'm saying.
Who else you got?
You got we already said 2 Chainz, right?
Who's that girl that said
070 Shake.
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana
Tiana Taylor's
Taylor's-
not
yo,
bad.
Yo, that project she dropped the
Consequence. Designers on there.
Designers on there? Designers on there?
Yeah.
Word.
yeah, but like
Sheck West.
Might as well remember designer. Sheck West is under Good Music.
That's new,
Yeah.
probably.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
probably under the Pusha T umbrella.
Probably.
Are you
It's
sure?
not- that's not
Because like
Kanye.
maybe they're classifying Travis Scott's artist as a
Oh, under Cactus Jack.
yeah
Probably, yeah.
yeah
But it would still
Cactus
be
Jack is under good
it
music.
would have to
Yeah.
be.
Really?
it would have to
because
be.
Travis is what's it called is Kanye's guy.
Mhm.
Even in the interview, he
I
said
think-
he said like he told Travis, he's like you stole my shit.
Yeah. He
But
said
then-
Travis was a mix of him and fuck, who else? Who was the other guy? I can forget.
I think it was like maybe like him and Cudi maybe.
Probably
Yes,
him and
yeah.
Cudi,
Him and
yeah.
Cudi. Yeah.
Valet's under good music as well.
Huh.
I don't know if you guys listen to him.
Nah.
No? He's pretty good. Tyga.
Tiger's on good music.
That's probably recent.
Jeez.
Fucking Hit Boy. Common.
Hit Boy can't still be there. Didn't you leave with Big Sean?
He left with
Nah,
me.
Big Sean's still. I think he's still under Good Music.
Nah, you said you left.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, there was another interview. You said you left. It was the one with LA Leakers, I think.
Yo,
Oh.
I got a hot take
Yeah.
though.
What's
I
up?
was thinking about this. I was thinking about this last night after we left the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bon Iver's on there too.
who?
Bon
Iver.
Iver.
yeah.
Wow.
Bon
That was
Iver's
weird.
Bon Iver's someone that I think he tries to be like Kanye too.
Bon Iver's like
Oh,
a
yeah?
unicorn. Like
Huh?
you don't see him. You don't see him a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
places, but like the tracks he is on is like cinematic.
Yeah.
But so my hot take on like what I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
because like Kanye even said during the interview that he was he's like Drake is someone that when he does like music beef, he attacks you like it's actually like a war thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
competition.
I saw that too.
do you think that after something like this, Big Sean will start fucking with Drake a little bit more? Because him and Drake's always been cool.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's gonna start going over to Drake and being like, "Yo,
Let's make a track.
let's make a track. Let's do a little something, something."
Have they ever had a track
Don't,
together?
yeah, that's what I'm about to ask. Don't they have tracks?
I can't think of any.
Not off the dome.
Oh no, they got Made It. That was on Volume Famous Volume 3. That was his mixtape,
Okay.
and he was
Oh yeah, a song Blessings. He's on
Yeah.
Blessings. All Me. Oh yeah, he was on All Me. Yeah.
Oh.
Came up, it's All Me.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait.
I got wait. That was a track right there, boy. Woo.
I think 2 Chainz was on
Wait,
there too.
is Drake on? Drake's not on Click.
With what?
Drake's not
Click?
on Click.
Nah, Click is Jay-Z, Kanye,
Yeah.
and Big Sean.
And 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz was in Click?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
I think you're thinking about Mercy.
Mercy. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
Mercy.
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 Is
Yeah,
Drake
yeah,
on
yeah.
Mercy?
I don't
Nah,
think so.
that
I
was
don't
all
think
good
Drake on
music,
Mercy.
bro.
Oh, that was all good music.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think Kanye would ever allow Drake to be on like a good music project. Are
Yeah.
you crazy?
Ever again or before?
What do you mean ever? He was never on a good music project. With,
I mean, but like before he could have, but
Nah.
like not after
Nah.
this. I don't think
Nah.
so. Yeah, before he
Nah.
could have.
I
Remember,
think it's fake.
Before
when they dropped,
I don't think
when,
it's real.
when they dropped,
it's definitely fake.
yeah, I think it's fake.
some of it,
The beef is
some
fake.
of it's fake.
No, the beef is
I
fake.
think-
Do you really think
the
Kim clap
beef
Drake?
is fake.
Huh?
The
Do you really think Kim clapped Drake?
Nah, well,
No.
he said himself.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Oh,
yeah, Kanye said it in the interview. He said that it's just that Drake keeps insinuating he did, and he said that's what pisses him off is that
Mhm.
he keeps insinuating. But I feel like that both of these guys, I don't think that it's a massive beef as we make it look to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I feel like there's still some malice there between them.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, they can be cordial in the room and everything, but I don't think they would actually be like, "Yo, let me link Drake to chill."
Yeah,
Nah,
maybe
You know,
not like.
I feel like if they were to link each other to chill, there's an alternative motive to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they just because they're like in the same league, like they're like the music league, doesn't mean like they have to be friends. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
beef, them having like a real issue with each other, I don't think is real. But the competition is real, and I think like those small issues
Yeah, that's what-
fuel the competition.
I feel like like you're saying the competition. I feel like it's like a nice little rivalry
Mhm.
between like one of Canada's biggest artists and one of the United States' biggest artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool. They don't like you were saying. They don't have to be friends.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think I just
he
think
could have
that
been on a good music. Track.
nah,
Mm.
he's not gonna be
Before
on it.
before
think he
Drake
could've.
was at a
'Cause-
certain level,
No,
when he
because-
looked when Kanye still looked down at him,
Mm.
he could have been on something.
When did? Because look at it like this. They dropped "Watch the Throne" because Kanye's admitted this before. Like they dropped "Watch the Throne" because they felt threatened by Drake.
Which they
"Watch
should
the
have.
Throne" dropped in 2011.
Mm.
The Good
Right.
Music Project dropped in 2013.
Mhm.
So if the guy that you're fearing,
Not
is
fear,
un-
threatened. So they're seeing him come up.
yeah. So
Mm.
if you're threatened by someone, there's some
Yeah.
source of fear that you feel against from them.
Not
Because
I,
the
I
reason-
don't know about
Because
fear.
look, because like
Nah,
the only reason why
fear.
you feel threatened by someone is because you feel like someone's gonna take your spot.
I don't know if
that's
it's a
that's
matter
the
of-
fear.
I can
I
see
don't-
where you're going. With
I-
it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a matter of take your spot. I think once someone as big as Drake, like especially if you clock it from before he's even that big,
Mhm.
Mhm.
when someone that big is coming into play into your music industry, that you've been like top 10,
He's
top
blazing through
100,
it.
blazing through it for the past 10 years,
Not even 10 years at that time. It's probably like 3-4 years.
3-4 years,
Yeah.
at that time. You're thinking as quickly as I got here as easily as I could be forgotten. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's where the threat is coming from. It's like you don't want to
Yeah.
be forgotten because you didn't keep up or
Yeah.
didn't stay ahead of the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
While this new guy is coming in, he's doing exactly what you're doing,
Kind
but
of
more modern.
kind of like
You know what I mean?
LeBron
Yeah.
in the league right now.
Exactly.
Still keeping pays $1 million on his training
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
keep up with these young
Just
guys.
to keep up,
Yeah.
because you don't want to get like lost.
Yeah.
No,
in
I
the
feel
wind.
that. I feel that. But I just think it's just kind of more of like, I feel like he felt more threatened by Drake where he didn't really want to do too much like that. Because, like,
Mm.
the last song that they did together was, like, was what, Forever?
No, they had one after that. They had one on Views. It was him, Drake, and Jay-Z. I don't think Kanye had like a real verse though. What was the song called? I forget what the song was called.
I stopped listening to Drake.
I know what song you're talking about.
Shit, really?
It's like dropped out of school, now we gone rich.
Yeah,
that one.
This is also 43 shit.
That one.
But I didn't even make the. What's it called?
The real album? Yeah.
The real
I
album.
think Jay-Z's verse got cut because
Nah,
Jay-Z did some bullshit.
I think they ended up cutting like the whole like Kanye part, and then like he just did his own thing.
Maybe I don't remember.
Because I remember he did the same thing with Popcorn with Controller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like my whole thing, like what I'm trying to say with all that was like that was just like a local verse that Kanye just did, like a local throwaway. It wasn't then like too serious like that. And even when he did Find Your Love, it was just like a local throwaway beat. He's like, just hold that. But Drake still made it into like a hit.
Yeah.
So like I feel like with something as like a good music project, I don't think he would have want someone like Drake to have his hands on it. Like any type of like Drake nothing.
That's a competition though.
That's the competition as one, but it's also the fact where it's like at that time he was trying to prove to everyone like, yo, I'm still top dog.
Honestly,
I'm trying to humble him
with this Donda CLB clash.
Yeah.
Yo, I said it the day CLB came out, and I'll say it now. Donda's better than CLB.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't even
100%.
listened to. I haven't fully listened to CLB. I just like whenever I turn on the radio or if I'm around other people, I hear songs from CLB, and I'm just like, oh, it's kind of disappointing if this is like even if it's out of order. This is not what I'm expecting from Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was expecting like, a little bit of old Drake with the new Drake, and I could deal with that. Like a lot of new Drake stuff, like it's good, but I'm just not gonna sit down and listen to it.
It's not aging well for me.
I thought CLB was gonna bring me back to listen to Drake.
Yeah,
Nah.
it'd be like what's
I feel
that?
you.
What's that track on Take Care? Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
That song still hits to this day, bro.
That's some certified lover boy shit right there.
That's kind of what I was expecting. But like I remember we even brought it up where we're like the only real certified lover boy project would be if he brings out Party. And
Make it
like a local OVO R&B album.
Should have.
That would be a certified lover boy project.
Then I would have to be like, I don't know, Donda.
It would have been different because like it would have been like a collab against. It would be like the masses against one man.
Both albums had a lot of features.
They did, but
and
like
a lot
I'm
of
just
the same features.
But I'm just saying, if it was like an OVO project, then it's like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's you gotta categorize it differently now. Because like when Kanye and Jay-Z dropped Watch the Throne, for that time you'd look at it like, okay, it's 2v1. It's basically a handicap match. You know what I mean? It's different when it's
Drake
1-on-1.
could probably still hold his own though against Kanye.
No, come on.
And Jay-Z, yo,
relax.
I don't know,
Relax.
man. I don't know. I think he can hold his own.
He couldn't even beat Kanye by
Yo,
himself.
he could at least hold the road. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
He couldn't even beat Kanye by himself.
But this album wasn't the best.
And then you're gonna tell me
this album wasn't the best.
You're gonna slap Jay-Z in the mix.
Excluding this album,
Jay-Z's gonna be dissing him, sunning him, and this guy's gonna be dropping gems for other mans.
Would it be that though, or would it just be like comparing music? It wouldn't be like a diss thing towards.
It wouldn't be a diss thing, but he'd be sunning him.
But that's the thing. If Drake makes it out to be a diss thing like he does with every rap beef he does,
subliminal.
Remember the era Kanye and Jay-Z come from? Yo, Jay-Z, what did he do? He fucked the man's pregnant baby moms and then put it in the diss track. And then Jay-Z's mom told him to apologize.
You did this to Nas? Who do you?
No, not to Nas. Like some next rapper from.
Bro,
that's a shootout.
You think him and Nas would be
friends?
Sorry, not sorry. Crazy, bro.
No.
Nas would have murdered him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't watch Belly?
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, like that. Like they're from a different area of rap beef. Era
you didn't
rap
watch
beef.
Belly?
I didn't watch Belly. No.
You didn't watch Belly?
Bro, that's crazy. It's on Amazon Prime Video.
Watch that.
I'll watch it.
That's like a classic,
I know it's a hood
classic hood movie right there.
Yeah, it's a hood classic. I know. I always mean to watch it, but like when the movie's like dated, it's kind of like with you in Game of Thrones. When it's like past the time, I just like I'll get to it when I get to it.
I'll say that's not why I watch.
I'm only like that with shows.
I just don't watch Game of Thrones just because I felt like it was just overhyped for my liking.
Nah, Game of Thrones is sick.
You're talking shit.
You're bugging.
You're in your own head. You're in your own head. Just watch it.
I'm bugging, but
Just watch the first episode and you'll see like
keep
Ned
on-
Stark off with your head.
I tried watching the
Like,
first episode 3
left
times
turns.
and I fell asleep all 3 times.
Oh God,
Oh.
stop smoking loud then.
Yeah,
I
for
didn't even
real.
smoke.
Why are you
I don't
lying to
believe
me?
you.
I do
I
not.
lit-
I
don't
see the
believe
smirk
you
on your
at all.
face. Yeah, are you
I
serious?
don't
I
believe
swear,
you.
I see
at
you
all.
smiling.
Nah, you were
Yeah.
smirking from before. I see
Yeah.
that.
Come
Because
on,
you started smiling, so I was like,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Nah.
So my brain just starts telling my mouth,
No,
you gotta start smiling.
no.
All right.
You
All
started
right.
saying, "Oh shit, I'm caught."
Yeah, they figured me out, guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But yeah, man, Kanye needs Kanye entertainment, bro. All he is entertainment. You need some help because like there's that one that we kind of skimmed over, but really that guy is like suicidal. Like he said that he had a gun pointed at his head, and he was like, "Yo, you dumb? Yo, put it here. I'm trying to see my mom." I was like, "Whoa."
Oh, no,
Wow.
that's when, no.
That shit crazy. He said that verbatim.
No, that's how he said
What are you
verbatim.
trying to? That is what he said verbatim.
Nah.
He literally said, "Yo,
I
put
just
the gun
listened-
here.
It was
I'm
at the
trying
end
to
of-
see my
It was
mom."
at the end of the podcast. What he said was he was held up at gunpoint
Yeah.
in Berlin
Yeah.
by a cop, and he said that when the cops started coming to the car, he had the gun out,
Mhm.
and then he was like, "Damn, I guess this is it."
This is
And
it?
then he's like, "Well, I guess they'll be sending me where my mama is going." And then they said, "Yo, did you say that to him?" He said, "No, I said it in my head."
Right.
So he never said it to the cop,
Right.
but he said it to himself that I'm gonna
and
be sent to my mama.
But in the interview, he like actioned, yo, grabbing the gun and putting it to his head. I'm trying to see my mom. That's what he said.
he
did
said,
you see it?
he said that's what he said in his head.
Yeah, but did you see him do that? Like action, putting the gun to his head and saying, "I'm trying to see my mom." Did
That's
you
like-
see that?
I think that just
That's
might be
not
Kanye
light.
being extra.
That's just being
That's
extra.
yo, but like yo with
Yo,
him.
you made it sound
With
like the
him?
man told
Yo,
the cop, "Put
man,
me where
yo,
my mama
Yo,
is."
the moment he reached for the gun, he would have got blown away.
Yeah,
he
that's
is the
it.
nigga. Like,
But like yo, the him doing that just speaks volumes. Like yo, you don't do that.
yeah,
Normal niggas don't do that shit.
you don't.
I just think it's just like he feels.
Or let me not say normal, but like people that aren't depressed or going
Yeah,
through.
I think-
But I feel like he feels like he's done so much already with his life that he's like obviously he doesn't want to die, but like he's just saying like, you know what, his faith in God and everything just makes him be like, you know, if it's my time, it's my time.
Mm.
I don't think that's.
I
good,
don't
'cause
know.
He got kids.
I
He
also,
got kids, but
yeah.
he knows his kids are good.
No.
I also
No,
think he's
you
on a
need-
lot of medication, which sometimes like that chemical imbalance can desensitize you to certain situations, making
True.
you think different things
Mm-hmm.
aside from what you normally would think
Yeah.
in that situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like those are things to take into account as well.
Mm-hmm.
And like who knows what self-medicating he does. You
Well, he
know
was
what I mean?
smoking, he was drinking on
Yo,
the
so-
they got
yeah,
him
so,
lit.
like-
That's another issue I had with it.
What do
They
you
were
mean?
getting them lit, bro.
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't
You had
like
an issue
that.
with that?
Yeah, man.
because
Why?
you know how mentally unstable.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't like. I get it. He's a grown man,
But,
but
like,
at the same time, don't
don't feed into his
don't be
demons.
an enabler. I
Yes.
had to learn. I had to learn that through my own friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, when people are going through certain shit, even just offering them
Yeah.
like can be too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
I didn't
offer
like
because like they might not have the capacity to say no.
Yes.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Yes.
you,
And
but
he's
like
a yes guy.
But
He's
I,
a yes
well,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he said that.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
he's a yes guy. But the thing is, though, is like, yo, bro, you coming on the podcast?
No,
Coming
bro,
on the podcast.
nah,
I mean-
coming
bro,
to, and it's called
nah.
Drink Champs.
You're
and-
saying that
So-
because you like to get litty and smoke up and
So
and
think
drink
about it
and
this
Nah,
way.
my
things,
whole thing
bro.
is just more of like,
Think about it
if
this way.
okay,
if,
go on.
if a man came in here, he's like, yeah, I'm allergic to beer, and you're like, oh, it's drink cast today. Are you gonna give him the beer?
No, because you say
'Cause he's
to
allergic,
beer.
right?
But Kanye
But-
never said
but
he's
No
against-
one's saying that he's allergic.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is, whether or not he has the choice to do something that is detrimental to his health,
Mhm.
you enabling that doesn't help.
But how do you
Right.
know? How do you
What-
know?
what if
the
the man
weed
just
and
said-
alcohol like is
Hmm?
affecting his health?
No, he
Well,
said
if
it.
you're-
He said
if
in
you're-
the interview.
Yeah, if you're on medication, those things are gonna
He never said he
affect
was on
you.
medication.
Bro, he said it
He
many
probably does.
many
He
times.
probably does.
I don't remember.
Uh,
No, I'm
he
talking
probably
about like
does.
when he was on the pod. It's not like he said he was on medication
Yeah.
or nothing.
No, I mean in general.
Yeah,
like
but-
he says that he's on medication like constantly.
Yeah.
You know, he said that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You know
he
what I
still, but like Kanye still drinks, he still smokes and all that.
But
Exactly.
he said that, like, in that interview, he
Mm-hmm.
was like, at the because they asked him about the Taylor Swift situation,
Yeah,
and he said that he had like both his demons in his hand,
yeah,
which was Amber and the Hennessy.
Yeah.
Like he knows that drinking is an issue. He has an alcohol.
Well, I was
alcohol
also gonna
issue.
say we all know Hennessy's
Henny is poison.
Henny's
Anything
poison.
is
Henny
not
brings
possible.
out the demons
Come
out
on, look
of
at you
all
trying to
mans.
make light of the
Nah,
situation.
Henny brings out the demons out of all liquor I've drank.
Yeah.
Henny's the one side that I was like, yo, I feel different.
It's you can become a different person for
Become a
sure.
different person, and then you become aggressive and all that.
Whatever's
bro.
inside of you when you drink Henny, it
Henny's
just
bringing it
pulls
out.
it pulls it out, bro. Because
Any demon time you have in you is coming out.
I'll take y'all word for it. I've never been drunk off Henny.
Henny, yo,
Henny hits you different,
bro.
Okay. I'll tell you that much.
I drank Henny at a party in Oakville, and it was like the little bottle, right? I took that. That was just for me, and there were like Jello shots and whatnot, Henny shots, like some more shit. And bro, I tell you, I passed out for 4 hours and woke up and started partying again.
At the party?
Yeah. I hear people getting thrown into the pool and thing. I'm passed out in the bush.
It's in the bushes.
Yeah, in a bush.
That's
Anything is not possible.
Yeah.
Yo, anything's possible, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, like, there's just I didn't like that they were enabling that. I mean, it's the show, but
I got no problem with that. I personally had no problem with it. Like, if there was an issue, one, Kanye would have said something, and two, if there's people with him, they would have said something.
But like we said, like Kanye is a yes guy. He's not gonna say no.
At the end of the day, bro,
and his man's couldn't tell him.
At the end of the day, he's a grown man to make his own decisions.
You can't tell Kanye.
I mean,
they offered it. They're like, yo,
true, but
they're like, yo, Kanye, you want to take a shot? Kanye said yes. They ever said, yo, Kanye, you need to take a shot, and you're not continuing.
No, I'm not
to
saying that.
You know,
I mean, like, yeah.
But it's just more of like, we're on the podcast. This is all about vibes and everything. Yo, like it's almost like if someone's trying to stop doing like certain types of drugs, we're gonna be like, all right, we know ahead of time we're not gonna have these kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to tell us.
Yeah.
You can't just expect people to know what you can and can't do.
No, it's not
assumptions.
Facts. Guests have pulled up to Drink Champs and not drank. Like they ask and they say no, but we know Kanye is a yes guy.
And that's what I'm saying. That's their decision.
Yeah.
You can't expect them to always be like, yo, we need to double check like certain things and do background checks.
You're just
on
ignoring the fact that Kanye has said that he has trouble saying no to things.
Yeah. That's his choice.
And you're saying that's his choice. Like that's
choice.
I don't think it was his choice to be weak in terms of saying no to.
He could be a stronger person. I wouldn't say he's weak.
Bro.
Man's out here. Man's a billionaire.
I didn't say he's weak in terms of
obviously his decisions guides him where he needs to go.
In terms of that one thing, in terms of saying no, he's weak. In that sense, he said it himself, right?
That's an issue.
You know what I mean? It works for him.
It works
a billionaire.
Yeah.
It works
and that's what I say. Like, I understand where he's coming from, but again, at the end of the day, he is a grown man, so like he's gonna do what he wants.
Yeah.
He's a man of
but
God.
at the same time,
God protect him.
you know, mans are gonna go to the pearly gates and be like, "Yeah, I was a good person," and God's gonna bring up, "How many times did you offer this person that you well knew was da 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 da?" And then, you know,
no, because that's you. That's giving too much responsibility for a person to always have to know everyone's
love thy
situation.
neighbor.
Yeah. I love thy neighbor by giving them a gift.
That's not how you.
No.
What? Where
I'm
did
giving
you
you
get
a gift of a drink.
Where did you get that from? What?
No, that's not it.
I'm loving thy neighbor.
You're way off base here.
Let's get something off base. As I said,
was it the blood of Jesus? Was it the blood of Jesus?
Unless you tell me that this is an issue, that means it's not an issue. You know?
I think you got to read the room. You know, read body language.
Everyone else in the room's drinking and smoking.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
I can't argue that one. Everyone else in the room is drinking and smoking.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't argue that one.
It's a vibe in there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, yo, unless you tell me no or ahead of time being like, yo, I'm not drinking, say no more. We're not gonna bother you.
Facts.
Then I'll be like, all right, you're an enabler because they told you from ahead of time. But you didn't say nothing. I offer it. You say yeah. I'm assuming everything's good. You've already done your due diligence to make sure you can take this shot.
Yeah. That's true.
You're just giving too much responsibility to other people.
They say, hey, if you're hosting something, you have all the responsibility.
Actually, in the eye of the law, if you have a
but he wasn't driving. He took an Uber there.
Yeah.
So No, he said on the pod.
I don't remember that.
Took an Uber.
Yeah, the man said that he has issues with Ubers because Ubers are always canceling on him.
Yeah, he never said he took an Uber there.
Why did he cancel on him?
Because why would he bring up an Uber thing if he not?
No, it was something about nah. They were talking about something different. He was talking about he was going to like a show or something, or he was going somewhere, and he called it Uber. It wasn't to the pod. You just made that up.
No, I didn't make it up. You made up 3 different things about
like
the
what?
episode, so I don't know.
What did I make up?
That Kanye told the officer, put the gun right here.
I made
took
up.
my life.
He did that.
No,
not
he
that
didn't.
they
No.
told the cop, but he actually doing that. He actually
No, you
did.
said that he said.
No,
He said that.
no,
we'll
not
be
that
able
he
to see
said
after.
it.
You could just,
I
you
said
know,
he actioned
cut
it.
the clip in where he said it.
Yeah, and slow it down and put it in black and white. If I said
Put the
that,
subtitles.
You're supposed to do that for like the 2 other
That's
episodes.
one.
but he
What's
didn't do
2?
it.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other stuff.
Exactly. You talking out your ass.
Once the
Yeah.
episode's out, I know nothing. I remember nothing.
Ah,
no.
So unless someone
what
hits me like,
stays in Vegas? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
nah,
Basically.
I just
trying
move
to
on
say?
to the next one.
Yeah,
I ain't got time.
God.
But I ain't got time to remember everything.
Okay.
I got the listeners to remember it, and then they can what's it called? They can hit me up with the timestamp and be like, "Yo, you said this and this at that point."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, true." And if my mindset's still the same, I'll double down on it.
Goddamn.
But if it's not, then I'll be like, "Yo, I grown as a person. I changed." But like, if,
Can't be flip flopping, man. I thought you hate that. That's why you said you hated that about Brittany Renner.
no, Brittany Renner's
She
different.
be talking 2 ways.
No,
saying one
Brittany-
thing and then
Brittany
saying
Renner-
another somewhere else.
Brittany Renner is different. Reason why I say that's different is because Brittany Renner will still say, like, she'll say one thing today and be like, "Yo, like, let's say at like 12 o'clock. What time is it now? 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, she'll say like, "Yo, I'm not trying to like go for like these younger youths and like focus more of like the college ball players that are coming up."
Why is she lying?
And that's what I'm saying. By 8 o'clock, she'll post on Instagram, "Hide your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, hide your sons." That's what I mean about talking 2 sides of your mouth.
I don't know, man.
For me, it's more of like more as like character development.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you see that interview with Brittany Renner and academics?
I didn't see all of it. Again, just
Yeah.
clips like off
Clips?
Twitter. And
I only
stuff.
saw clips
And
for that
then-
one.
Clips
And
as
then
well?
they were arguing, talking about
Her being a side chick.
Yeah, side thing and
Yeah.
da-da-da. And then I see Mansour saying, I don't think either of them know what a side thing is.
Yeah, the way academics explained it, I was like, "Yo, what?
I'm
That's
like,
not a side chick."
Yeah.
Plug in Carly Rae clip where she tries to explain Toronto slang.
So true.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole interview was she talks a good game. That's one thing I'll say about her. She definitely the reason she did that interview was damage control to
The PJ Washington
Try
situation.
to
Yeah.
double back.
double back a little bit so she could trap some more.
I got something to say about PJ Washington, but continue.
No, say what you want to say because that was kind of just about it. Like the reason she did it. Actually, maybe there's a bit more I had to say. What else I have to say? So the reason she did it was to reset the slate, to make a fresh slate, kind of. It's to let people know that the reason she did it. Did what she did with PJ. What else did she say? Fuck, I watched it like fucking 3-4 days ago. She also went on about it was PJ. PJ had the choice to be like, if you didn't want to have this baby, we couldn't have had this baby. She was like, I told PJ, what do you want to do with this baby? PJ said, let's have it. Mind you, these guys aren't married.
Yeah.
They're boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know why before I was under the impression they were married.
Yo,
Kind
that
of
sounds
maybe it
like
was what
next grade manipulation. If you're getting the man to say, yeah, keep it.
on her part manipulation.
Yeah, that's what it's. What nigga has ever said, yeah, just keep it? When given the option.
I don't know.
Unless
mind
they
you,
really wanted
you,
it.
he knew he was going to the NBA, so it depends on
He
your
was like
financial level.
I was like, he was like a top.
Yeah.
He was going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Well, no,
But
he was,
child
he
support
was
is
already
based
picked.
on your financial income.
But they weren't planning to split though. They were
Ah.
still under the impression they were going to be together, but
Played
they
himself.
weren't married.
Played himself.
Yeah, they weren't married.
He played himself.
Played himself.
So, what I wanted to say about that guy is, one, he's a bitch. That's number one. Because
You shouldn't have said that while I drank water. I almost choked.
I even see you drinking water. Yeah, I think he's a bitch because like when she said in the clip that I saw that they speak about the stuff people say about her because of what he says on social media, and he finds it funny, he laughs.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so you got niggas out here feeling bad for you, but now you're just here giggling like this whole thing. I'm like, nah, fuck this guy. Whatever you get, you deserve.
I like.
So sure.
Because I'm like, yo,
Well,
like, because like at the time I was like, man, that sucks, bro. Like, it really sucks that like the situation happened to you, but he played himself.
Bro, for sure.
Man left out bare information that like he had the choice for. Like she said, whatever he wanted to do, she would have done.
Yeah.
And the fact that like he makes everyone online think that like he doesn't see his kid and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like you turn deep into the narrative of things and just added fuel into it.
Yep.
All it is, he still feels a way about the relationship. The pussy has him under a spell. That's all it is, really.
I'm not hearing that, bro.
I'm
not hearing that.
But you can like it's what it is.
Your
Like
brothers-
niggas change.
Your brothers try to pull you in
pussy
to the
change a
consequence.
nigga.
I hear
Pussy
you.
change a nigga.
I hear you.
Pussy change a nigga,
I hear
bro.
you.
And we know this.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit can change somebody.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like just outside of it in issues that we've experienced and know closely, like you know this through examples of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You know
going
what I
through
mean?
life, you'll see it.
Yeah, everywhere. It doesn't matter. Like anybody is prey to it at some point. Some niggas aren't. Some niggas are. And he's just one of them niggas that is in the spell.
Well, either way, he's still a bitch.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, that was like my main thing with that. But for Brittany Renner, yo, do you at the end of the day?
I ain't got no problem with her. They weren't married.
Yeah, I knew that.
I saw some article where it's like Brittany Renner divorces. Like they use the word divorce.
That's what I'm saying. The headline
Divorces.
clickbait stuff.
PJ. It's not
probably
even
T-
clickbait. It gave wrong information. They weren't.
It's a clickbait.
They weren't
So they
together.
never.
They
So
weren't-
basically,
they
what
weren't
they did is that they never did their due diligence.
Yeah.
They just put it out there to be one of the first people out there.
Yeah.
So it's a clickbait thing. You're gonna be like, oh, at the end of it, they're probably gonna be like, more information. We'll provide more information once the story starts to develop.
When it develops.
And so then
You
they
mean
can,
when you do more research?
yeah, but they just want to be first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, for that, it's just like I knew from the beginning they weren't married.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt that. I just felt bad for him because I thought that she was actually forcing him to not see his youth. Like that's the one of my biggest pet peeves is when like the mother be like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable with them being around their dad," and it's like, bro, if the man wants to be a part of the life, let the man be a part of the life, you know. But
Yeah.
that's what I thought the situation was. But once I started understanding the situation, I'm like, yo, this guy's a bitch.
Yeah.
This guy's actually a bitch.
I wouldn't say all that, but I definitely would say like everything that happened to him. I won't say he deserves it, but
Nah, you deserve the results of your actions.
you got to live with the consequences of the actions. that
Exactly.
You committed, you know?
Yeah. You did the crime, you got paid the time.
That's all it is, man.
So
That's all I'll say on that. The interview was interesting. I liked the interview with Brittany Renner and academics because it put her in a she talked a good game, man.
she wrote a book,
She
bro.
talked a good game.
She knows how to articulate her stuff, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
That's the one thing I definitely give her. She knows how to articulate her conversations and with people and everything. But academics, I don't know. The side chick thing still was funny, where he's like how you being passed around makes you a side chick, but then it's like it's not really a side chick. That's just
that's
just
not
the neighborhood thought.
yeah, it's just a slew thing.
Yeah.
Just being passed
What,
around.
what made more sense in the side chick, what you were saying was, it's the girl you don't wife. It's the girl you have to decide you don't want your main girl to find out. That's the side chick. That's the true definition.
Yeah, but I would say I wouldn't say like a girl that you're not trying to wife is your side chick because you wouldn't like. What if that's like the only girl you're talking to, or like that's the only girl you're smashing? It's just that she's just not your girl.
But
She's
if you're
just-
still seeing other girls,
Yeah,
or still trying to find that main girl,
yeah.
that would be your side chick.
How would you have a side chick if you don't got a main girl?
But it's not somebody you're trying to make your main though. It's
No, I
somebody
hear
you're
you.
just trying to fuck.
It's just your friend with benefits.
So
at that
yeah,
time.
so you're still actively looking.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not your side. It's your main.
It's your main
It's
for
your
now.
It's your appetizer.
It's your placeholder.
It's your appetizer.
Yeah. I guess you could say appetizer, but I'll say it's just more of like your placeholder.
Nah.
Your placeholder, and then if all else fails, you're like, I guess I'll just like,
I
I'll
guess.
just settle that with her. I guess I'll settle with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just your placeholder until you find that right person for it. It's almost like with a good example would be like in
Yo,
Power.
Bro, every time I think about like, you know, the history Britney has, like PJ a sucker, bro. He knew. Yeah. Anyways, whatever.
I only have one thing to say about Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
And it's that she is nasty. She's like, I think that she's a bad person.
A bad person. Okay.
Just because she's too much into the clout business and and
Yeah.
making too much nonsense and
Yeah.
drama. I don't like that shit. It's whack.
Entertainment. I think that's entertainment.
Entertainment, but also like you have a lot of followers. You're promoting basically like
BFF,
preying on young
Yeah.
men. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You're gonna do your thing.
That's the whole point of like IG though.
Yeah, I guess so, but no, that's not the whole point of IG.
That's
No,
not
I'm
the
just
point.
saying. I'm just saying like that's
if
how
you
people
reach
use
with
IG.
that.
Yeah, that's how people use
They
IG.
use it to market themselves and shit like that.
But the one thing I will say about Brittany Renner on the other side
Mhm.
is that although she is like fucking nuts, I know that box is crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Cause there's no reason all these niggas keep running to her.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she looks good, but she's not that big.
Yeah.
She's really not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's okay.
Yeah.
she's
For sure.
She's a nice slim thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
It's not the craziest thing out there.
there has to
Yeah.
be something going in.
Yeah.
For, like
Definitely. 100%.
cause like you, it's not like they don't know that she's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Facts.
She wants
Facts.
mud
IG,
on her
yeah.
IG.
Yeah, her IG
Facts.
shit, she shows she's mud still.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a couple
So-
of times I'm like, damn, she's fired. Then she makes like that face.
yeah, and
Like
you're
I
like,
said,
I'm just like,
okay.
I'm like, huh.
Like I said, she talks a good game, man. And when I say that, like she knows how to like, you know, give the right compliment. You know, big the man up in the room and like make him feel comfortable.
perfect amount of like physical touch
She
and
talks
everything.
Exactly.
Like, she's not one of those things that'll just keep like touching you too much. You're like, all right, yo, chill
Yeah,
out.
like, chill
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
relax.
She'll give you like the little, you know, the flirty laugh where
She's
she like,
playful.
yeah, like you're sitting down. She'll probably put her hand on your thigh for like 2 seconds, take it off. You know, it's not gonna be like someone that's just gonna leave it there or something like that.
Yeah.
So like she knows how to maneuver her way
She wrote
through.
a book on it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She wrote a book
She
on it.
got the game plan right there.
That's it, man.
That's why when like certain things when she tried to deny, like, yo, who said I said that? Yo, it's in your book.
It's in your
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Actually, did you read it? It's like, nah, I'm not trying to read that.
Unless
Yeah.
she had like a ghostwriter.
Who knows? Who
Maybe,
knows?
but
I'm
I
expressed.
think I feel like she probably actually wrote that.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, she probably wrote it, and then someone else probably just like
Rewrote
edited it.
just edited it and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well, that's what they'll do a lot. Not even just edit it. Like they'll take your book and then rewrite it for you based on
Yeah.
what,
That is true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
just
that
so
is
it's
true.
more digestible by an
Yeah.
audience.
But I think
Yeah.
I think she actually wrote it because she did the. I'm pretty sure she did the Audible for it.
There's an Audible.
yeah, but
pretty
that
sure.
doesn't mean she wrote. Like she can read. She's
I'm
not
like,
illiterate.
I'm gonna say I'm like 75% sure there's an Audible.
yeah.
There's an Audible for everything.
Let me see if I can download that.
You trying to hear her talk?
So you got yourself.
This guy go to the camera.
So you got yourself the free credit.
Caught in
I
4K.
don't even watch this. Oh.
You do your thing, bro. I've got a book called what's it called? It's Iceberg Slim,
Iceberg.
Oh, the one.
the pimp book.
The one my guy talked about. Dave Chappelle.
Don't kill me.
Dave Chappelle talked about that.
Yeah. You don't remember you had a joke? Oh, it's not here. Damn. Brittany Renner, is this it? No,
Are you
it's
sure?
not here. Yeah, I don't see it. That's 2 T's in Brittany.
Yeah, it's called Pimp Icebergs by Iceberg Slim.
No, I'm not looking about that one. I'm looking about.
No,
the
I'm
other
just
one.
saying like the
Oh, the
book
one
that,
you're talking about?
that I got.
Yeah, but no, Dave's talked about it. He talked about he was comparing it to what Comedy Central did to him on his contract. He talked about it like many times in different ways. He just talked about how it's basically how Iceberg Slim. He explained how a hoe was coming up to like the end of her mileage, and he was just telling you how you trick the bitch into getting some more mileage out of her.
I lie.
Yeah.
So he was just like, he set it up. It's like, all right, bitch, this is your last trick. Go across the street, do what it do. Give him give him this little something to put him to sleep after, and then take the bag and run away.
Mm.
She went over, gave the nigga the pill, and the guy wouldn't wake up. So she went back to Iceberg Slim and said, "Damn, bitch, we got ourselves a pickle. All right, this is what we gonna do." So he made it to like she was part of the crime. And then when they after she left, he was like, "All right, go downstairs, do this, leave. I'll take care of everything." So that's how he got her back into the game.
Oh, shit.
Now as he's staying there, the nigga wakes up.
Oh,
Yeah, because the nigga wakes up and he's like, "All right, here's your cut." Everybody was in on it. Everybody was in on it.
Damn,
So
that's crazy.
That basically how he described it. He was like, he basically said he was the hoe. And back on the Dave Chappelle show, and how they were trying to like get more mileage out of him, but he was like, "Nah, I see what's going on. I'm not part of this."
I was gonna say, I know that with Comedy Central, they also wanted him to wear like dresses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't about that.
Yeah, they're trying to make him do some wild shit.
That's crazy.
A lot of cross dressing, but no, I hear that stuff. I didn't finish the
it? Oh, I hope I didn't ruin the part for you.
Nah, like I'm still at the beginning because like the book's pretty vulgar still. I can't just be listening or walking around the house bumping.
What's it called?
It's called Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
Okay.
Yeah,
Check
so
it out.
he just kind of talks about like the part that I'm at right now is like he talks about like the how his mom got finessed by a pimp, and it wasn't really like I wouldn't even say she got finessed. It's just because like what happened was I forgot where they were at first, and then they went to like a different town, and then his mom met somebody that was like a black man, and he had like a decent amount of money, took care of him and everything, and he loved that guy because he's like, yo, this guy took care of us more than like my actual father did and everything, and he was a good man, but his mom didn't really love him. She was only there because he used to just take care of him, and then she ended up falling for some pimp, and then they end up robbing the guy.
God damn.
And then they end up going with the pimp, and then the pimp was like treating them like shit, and then the pimp always kept threatening Iceberg like, "Yo, I just want you to fucking die and get I don't want you here."
This is where Iceberg Slim was a kid.
Yeah,
that's actually
and then that's when he started kind of picking up on like certain things of like the street life and everything, because like he went from being in a bad situation to being in a good situation. That his mom fucked up the situation and stuff like that. So, it's pretty interesting. It's like that's why I like listening to those kind of books because it gives you a different perspective of other people's lives. Because it's like instead of just always like listening to like fantasy shit and stuff like that.
No facts.
Yeah,
facts.
But definitely interesting. It's definitely a book reco.
Yeah, big Recco there.
If you guys want to,
it is on. Brittany Renner is on fucking.
That's what I'm saying. It must be, bro.
Loves it.
This girl loves. I know that girl loves to chat, bro. I was gonna say, you telling me she doesn't have her own Audible narrated by her?
Yeah, it was narrated.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It must be narrated by her. I know that girl loves to chat.
Oh yeah.
She loves to chat, and it's her own book. Of course, she's gonna chat that book. She
loves to chat shit.
But,
all right, big Recco, not the Brittany Renner, but Pimp
by Iceberg Slim. It's a long book though. It's like I think it was
11 hours.
Iceberg Slim's 11 hours.
11 hours is what it says.
Really?
Yeah.
Double check that because I felt like it was longer.
11 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, you're right about that.
That's mad.
Oh.
How slow are they reading?
Huh?
It's like, they're trying to tell the story, so they're just like.
Oh, so they do emphasize.
They read faster. Yeah. They read fast. I would say they read faster than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they read faster than me, but they at the same time the issue I have is my eyes drift off a lot when I read. So like I'll be reading like something. So like I'm a man that has to use their finger to read sometimes.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Nah, like
because like I'll be reading. And then like
5th grade level?
Nah, it's a matter of it's attention span. It's attention span.
Okay.
I'll be reading
and
I'll just see something like out the corner of my eye, interesting, like on another line. And I'll just start reading that line.
So like I see y'all niggas. I see y'all niggas with your finger to the page, I'm gonna slap y'all head.
or sometimes I'll read like the same line and I'm like, yo, I just read this line.
Yeah, I see y'all niggas like this.
That's all I need,
bro. I can read efficiently, my nigga.
The finger's only there.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, the finger's just there to keep me on track.
Yeah,
that's all it's there for. So because you're not gonna make fun of a train that can't drive straight.
Yeah,
without the train track. That's what my finger's for. The train track.
I might have mild before,
so you know I'm not.
You wouldn't get mad at a fucking Tesla autopilot, well, actually, you would get mad at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
you
it's
would
fucked
get
up.
pissed.
I say this ain't what I paid for.
You're at a fucking inauguration. And the president of 2022.
Nah, man.
And the president. Oh, I read this.
Oh,
Oh,
goddamn.
yeah. That's why I sometimes use my finger for that, or if I'll just have like a bookmark, you just use that and just slide down. But no. Like,
Yeah, I used to do that too.
Cause like that's why like I was always good at like I always read comics when I was younger, cause like and mangas
Sectioned out for you.
sectioned out, so like I don't have to like lose my like as you said. I'll see the simplest thing or I'll hear the simplest noise, and I'll be like, yo, what is that?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh shit,
Yep.
where did I
Where
stop
the fuck
at?
was that? And then, sometimes that's caused me to like read the whole page over again.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, I don't remember where I
You know
left.
what? I've been guilty of that. Like I'd actually get like super sidetracked. Like I'll just be like, over here, and then I come back like, shit, I forgot what I just read. And then read the paragraph again, but not with my finger.
with my finger. No shame for that.
Yeah.
No shame with that. Because in general, I'll read out loud and I'll read nice. You wouldn't even know that I'm using my finger. It was like a Zoom call.
I used to have to read for what, an hour and a half a day when I was like what, in grade 6.
Your parents make you do that, or
My dad.
teacher? Oh.
My dad.
I remember school used to force us to do that too, where
No,
they
no.
say you have to
So
read
I
an
get to read
hour?
at school.
30 minutes to an hour a
I
day.
get to read at school, but then when I got home, my dad's like, you got to read.
You guys have reading logs?
Huh?
Mm.
Yeah, we had reading. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about
True.
outside of school.
Yeah.
We used to do that
True.
at
His
school.
dad-
No,
made him do that.
we had reading logs for outside school as well.
Oh, that was like what, grade 3 when you like sign out a book for
Yeah.
like.
Nah, not even that. So like
That's what we had it
so
for.
my school they had like an actual reading log that you had to like you actually had to read, like take out a book from the library and actually read it at home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you
Yeah,
had
that's
to
what I'm talking
actually you actually had to like
And then you do a paragraph on it.
nah. So they made us like
Oh,
do like
shit.
they made us do like a reading log where like you have to write down the book you read, the pages you read, and then your parents have to sign it
Damn.
to prove that you actually read it. So
That's different. Yeah, no.
so like I remember like the books I used to love reading was like the Magic Tree House. Shout out to that book.
Animorphs for me.
The what?
Animorphs.
What was that?
You know the ones where like it's always like somebody transforming into an animal.
Oh
on the
yeah,
cover?
yeah.
I think it was
yeah.
Animorphs or something like that.
Like
I don't remember that
the one that used to be on like Teletoon.
Maybe. I don't know if they
There
made a
was
show
a-
of it, but there was a book where like on every book
Mhm.
it'd be somebody different changing into a different animal.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the book I remember.
I just used to read that one. It was a book of poems. I don't know if you guys would know that one. It had like all the pencil drawings on it. You ever seen that
It
one?
makes sense why you're an artist.
Oh, I guess I guess so. Yeah, fucking that
Facts.
thing used to get me through elementary because it was thick. It was
Mm.
thick, but I
Mm-mm.
fucking hated reading. I tried to read Harry Potter one time. I opened it. I looked at the first page and I said, "Nope."
You gotta be a fan.
Actually,
a fan of the movies.
I actually like reading. Is just my attention span just kind of limits
I
me
can't.
from actually being able to read the way I want to.
Yeah.
Because like one, I feel like I read too slow. But like when I listen to like audibles and stuff, it's like, oh no, I'm reading at a decent pace. But it's just kind of more of like one, I feel like I read too slow, so like I want to read it faster.
Mm-hmm.
Another is the attention span to actually sit down and read a book, 'cause I get distracted by like every little sound or movement that happens around me.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's just I think that's the main thing for me for when it comes to reading. That's why I got to audiobooks, because like audiobooks gives me a chance to be like, all right, I can go for walks, I can work out, I can
It's
I can
convenient.
do other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's convenient.
Yeah. So like I
Not
can have
even-
someone reading to me.
You know, we're not sponsored by Audible, but you know, Audible's cool.
Shout out to them. Still.
I
I got a few Harry Potter books on it.
Oh, dude,
I think I got like 6 of the books on it.
Yeah, I don't have any on it. Harry
Yeah,
Potter
yeah.
books I'd actually read. What I got on there right now, I actually ordered the Will Smith book. I want to see what that guy talks
Damn, you
about.
supporting Will Smith after all his
It was-
debauchery?
I mean, I have no issue with Will Smith.
No, I'm not
I
saying
have
you
no
got
issue with
issue,
him.
but
I don't mind supporting him. Yeah, I'd still go see a movie.
nah, I think I need a break from Will for a bit. So
Why?
after all this, you know, back and forth that him and his open relationship wife having.
Did you watch the Oprah interview?
Am I watching nothing Will Smith?
Nothing
right
Will
now,
Smith
bro?
right now?
I need
Say
a
you're
break.
disappointed in Will.
I'm disappointed right now. I don't want to hear nothing
man.
about Will. That's why when I heard
I think the reason you feel that way is because like it's a hero being knocked down. The hero's on the ground right now. You see the
Here's
hero.
the thing
Not
about
really,
Yeah,
just-
that's what it is.
Not as much, just because remember, I don't put Fresh Prince in my top 5 black sitcom.
But you put Will Smith as a top 5
Black actor.
Actor, yeah.
At a certain point, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like after, like midway through high school, nah.
But no, it's not even the issue that he's not there anymore. Just because he had
He had a moment.
that moment,
Yeah, he had the moment.
he has a hero. You see him as like an icon.
Yeah.
So to seeing him fall, nobody wants to see your icon fall. It's like, oh my
But
God.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, people are looking at it as him falling. It's not a matter of him falling. It's just fucking like half of those people in the industry, they're in relationships like that.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not the
And
fact.
yeah.
It's
a
not
matter
the fact
of
that
it's a matter of Jada broke the code. She talked about it.
Facts.
She talked about it. It's
Facts.
not a matter of she was with August, she was with this next man, this next. He knew.
She's exposing.
He knew.
Yeah.
She talked about it.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
That's
yeah.
why
and
Will
that's-
has to
and-
shake this shit out.
and the thing that like I was
Why?
saying was that oh damn, I think I lost it.
Damn.
Damn.
Let's give you a second.
Yes, give me a second. I
Yeah,
forgot.
this-
It was something. Go on.
Will Smith.
When I got it,
Yeah.
when I got it, I'll bring it back up.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't know. Will did a little sit down with Oprah. I didn't watch it, didn't see anything. I don't know if it came out or not.
Oh, now I remember.
Okay.
So yeah. So my whole thing was just I just hate the whole back and forth he's having now, where they're trying to one up each other.
Yeah, with the Margot Robbie thing.
Yeah, like we all knew about the Margot Robbie thing, but the
Yeah.
thing is just more of that. Like
He said it himself.
well, we knew we seen.
Where are
it.
the pictures coming from all of a sudden? I mean, like, obviously, if they're able to keep it hidden that long, obviously it's
I don't
him
think-
putting
I don't
it
think-
out there.
I
He's
I
dropping it.
don't think it was hidden, because it's almost like when we go out and we do our thing on road.
But of them kissing?
Yeah.
No, obviously it was
Nah.
hidden.
No, what I'm trying to say
Before.
what I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say is just like at the end of the day, everyone's gonna be doing human shit. You know what I mean? So like
Mm-hmm.
I remember back when they made their movie together, I remember hearing about it, but then there was like no real proof back then.
Yeah.
And then he was denying it, everyone was denying it.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that's, what,
I
that's what
feel-
keeping it hidden is.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
do.
Now the
Deny-
pictures
Res-
are dropping.
Out of respect for his wife.
But now the pictures are dropping out of nowhere, obviously.
Because now he's
you-
trying to one up her.
Yeah, because
she's
you
exposing.
you pulled all that hush hush money. You said, okay, I don't need it no more. Give me that back. Bye.
Now, you don't
Drop
take-
the pictures if you want.
You don't take the
You don't
money
take
back.
it back, but you take
But-
back the you don't need
Yeah.
to hush no more. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you ripped the contract up
Yeah,
now.
you ripped the contract up.
But my whole thing is just kind of more of like I'm not with the whole thing like that where it's like you guys are one upping each other right now. It's just
I mean, it's relationship shit.
open relationship shit.
Oprah.
I said open relationship.
Open relationship
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And then that's why I said fuck Oprah after you sent me that post.
Yeah, what is fuck Oprah? Where did that come from?
Because
I
you
was
said
shocked.
Oprah only goes for black men when they're struggling.
I didn't say black man. I said Oprah only really does interviews with people that are struggling.
That's why I said fuck Oprah.
I swear, I'm so confused. What's with the fuck Oprah?
Because she's trying to monetize off of that. She's trying to
That's
monetize
her
off
whole
people's
thing.
things.
She's like the Dr. Phil for black people. That's her whole thing. Having a sit down, pointing out people's issues and how they're dealing with it, and how other people that are dealing with similar issues could maybe deal with it in their own situations.
No.
Just giving people examples.
Why can't she uplift us? Why does she gotta always come at us when we're down like that?
No, but she's coming at you when
I
you
think-
down to uplift you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's a matter of like she looks at herself and like how she came up and probably like whether or not people did or didn't. Cause I don't know her whole story,
Yeah, I mean,
but you know she's probably looking at hey,
she almost got murked by the beef industry.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
she's probably looking at that and saying I could do the same thing for people that like you know the blessings that I got. I could do that for someone else.
facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I hear that.
Yeah.
But still,
Is
Oh,
there-
turned off again? Oh, I didn't even realize. But yeah, man. She had the little sit down with Will. So whenever those clips come out, we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. So
Yep,
I ordered the book. I want to see what Will says. I want to see if he drops any tidbits on Jada. I hope he does.
I hope he does. I want to hear the tea.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear this shit.
Bro, I feel bad. Like, I felt bad. Like, when I seen it, I'm like, yo, she's doing him like this?
Who didn't feel bad? All the posts, all the
Like
Instagram
this?
memes that were coming out, that robot that was looking like, no, Will ain't got no, no, he can't fuck, right? I was like, God,
when I seen
damn.
that,
It was like,
yo.
damn. And I literally seen one the other day. It's like, Jada got the whole house looking like Tupac.
Yo, everybody's head is shaved.
Fall up, bro.
Bro,
Fall up.
gotta scrap everybody.
How you doing? I love that, man. That was my first. Why you doing that to your husband, bro?
She
All
don't
up
give
in
a fuck.
people face them.
Maybe it's like a
relax.
midlife crisis thing.
I don't know, but you can't even. That's disrespectful.
100%. 100%.
Like even like you can say, yeah, I had love for the dude. You know, he was a good person.
Yeah.
Cool, cut it. But why? Like almost every other interview, you're out there just talking like that?
about Tupac. And
About
it's like,
Tupac.
come on, man. The man is dead for 20 years.
I don't even think like this whole family talk to the media about him like that.
I did. Yo, you know what was crazy? I seen Willow post something on Instagram where she had a drawing, and it was something. It was like she drew a picture of Tupac.
Oh no!
Yo, it's crazy, bro.
Oh
She
no!
drew a picture of Tupac, and it was like a message to Tupac in heaven. It's like, hey, my mom misses you. I wish you could be reincarnated. Bro, it's crazy.
Nah,
it was crazy. That just goes to show how much she talks about it in the house.
In
It's
the
like,
house.
relax, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
You're
if
with
that was me.
Will
We're getting
now.
divorced. No, we wouldn't even get married. No, we wouldn't even have kids. I wouldn't even go
But
out
it's
with
too
you.
late. It's too late at that point.
I mean, like, I guess so.
Probably
but, like,
in the height of their love life, you know. She wasn't talking about Tupac.
nah, she was
but
definitely talking about
We
Tupac.
just was
Oh,
like,
shit.
I feel like she was, but the man just allowed it.
Shorties don't know how to just not.
Yeah.
not
just-
contain herself.
Yeah.
'Cause, yo, I'm not even gonna front, bro. If my girl's talking about one of her exes like that,
We're not getting- that's not my
I'm
girl.
gonna tell her like straight up, like, bro, like, do you like this guy more than me? Why you always talking
Talking
about him?
about him, yeah.
I mean, clearly she does.
Yeah.
Tupac fucked me, so I come first.
That's crazy.
Yo,
What?
dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, what if like one time when they're they're having sex and
Oh,
she
no.
says his name instead of Will's name?
That's crazy.
Shakur.
Oh. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's a death us right there.
That's actually crazy. If she
You have
did
to
that,
fight
she's
her.
mad.
I can imagine all this shit coming out.
Bro, you have to
Can
just
imagine
cheat
there's
on her
just,
after
Yeah, man,
that.
I just gotta hope that I'm just hoping that out of Will's sake, nah.
Nah.
I'm just hoping for out of his sake, but
Yo, his kids are rich. He can leave anytime.
well, he could, but
They
I
are
don't
they
know.
are adults now. So.
Yeah.
I guess they just want to stick it out because people looked at them as like the black couple.
They
Nah,
don't
fuck
have
that,
to,
Well,
man.
now-
Yeah,
well,
fuck
now-
that for
fuck
real,
that.
bro.
Right
Take
now it's
care-
different.
take
Right
care
now,
of
it doesn't
your
even
head,
look like
bro.
a couple. It looks like a fucking war.
Yeah,
right now,
take care of
right
your
now it's
head,
different,
bro.
but we'll see what time has. But
God damn.
we gotta talk. Well, we're gonna bring up the Debbie situation.
Got to? I don't like how you started.
Yeah, we gotta
We
talk
gotta
about
talk
it.
about it.
We gotta talk about it.
This one we cannot skip over.
Nah, we
yeah,
gotta
right?
talk.
It's
Yeah.
like,
We
you
gotta
know,
talk about it quickly. We're gonna probably spend like
for the
5 minutes.
culture. We have to. It's like,
nah,
bro.
not for the culture, but it's just kind of more of a R.I.P. Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah.
It didn't surprise me. Like
Yeah.
the news that was coming out, like the things I was seeing. The only reason I saw it is because of Six Blood.
She looked horrible. Well, last time I saw her, she looked like shit. So
Yeah.
Is she homeless?
she was homeless.
Yeah.
But like, I don't. Me
And
personally,
she was,
I'm not gonna front though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why the people are trying to pinpoint other places like it's their fault
What do you
for
mean?
her actions.
It's not their fault for her actions. Like it's a matter of
I
it's
see
a
where
matter
they're
of
coming from.
you're boosting it up so she does it more.
You're
Yes,
boosting it.
Exactly. You're enabling.
You're enabling
You're
it.
boosting
Yeah.
it, but at the same time, it's on her to be like,
No.
no, hold up.
No.
Bro.
It's on. No, let me finish.
Okay.
Go ahead. But no.
It's on her to be like, all right, one, am I gonna keep up these antics as what's making me go viral? And two, it's like all that other shit where like she's on drugs and everything, that's not their fault that she's on drugs.
No,
Sure,
that's
but
not.
you're not
that's
helping
her
when
fault.
you bring a camera and you're like, "Hey, Debbie, talk to the camera,"
Mm.
and then
But
when she talks crazy,
random, but that's random people on the street.
yeah.
doing
But
that.
when it keeps happening and it's kept happening to her,
Yeah.
she knows that, and I'm sure she's seeing herself online.
Yeah.
She knows people like when she talks crazy, so she's gonna
Mm.
continue to do it. How do I talk crazy? I'm on drugs, so she's gonna continue to do drugs and be inebriated. It's just perpetuating a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
So
One, it's like kind of like that.
you can't
too.
say like,
But also too, you have to look at like
I just think
how
that's
how
society.
old was she? When like when we first seen the first Debbie video,
I
like
have no
I've
idea.
her
clue.
acting like 13, 14.
Oh,
I didn't even
she's
know
a
that's
kid.
how old she was.
Bro, she was
So-
a youth.
Yeah, she's a
Like,
kid.
I didn't even know
Youth.
that because I
Bro,
didn't care
like-
enough for me to be like, yo, let me find out
Yeah.
more information
And
about
then-
her.
and then
Because
you-
I'm like, that's why when I see people like hyping her up, I'm like, what's so special about this
Yeah.
like white thing?
No, nothing. Like literally,
nothing.
like man's just like
It
they
was-
seen her. It was a white shorty that grew up in a group home, so she's like no one's telling her not to say the N word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The mans around her are saying yeah whatever, we don't care.
Yeah.
They don't. They genuinely don't care.
They don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They got their own issues.
Now you got some next suburban youths that start up Toronto pages, want to be in Toronto polys,
Yeah.
this, that, the third. You know, oh, this is a chance to, get my footage or take videos from people
But they're
and
not
blow it
recording.
up.
The men from
Whether-
Six Bus aren't recording.
Not whether they're recording it
No.
themselves or if they're
They're putting
taking
it on a
submissions,
platform.
right?
Mhm.
You're still the one putting it on the platform and
Yeah.
boosting it, right?
Yeah.
Now, in turn, you're getting whether it's more followers,
Mhm.
people are buying your merch. That's new customers.
Mhm.
If you're an Instagram partner because you have X amount of followers, they're verified. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they have something going on with Instagram.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's not like they don't pull traffic. They pull traffic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get
Dope
paid
beat.
off of that shit.
Mhm.
The YouTube videos you do, you get paid off of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And I think what people are looking at more than anything else is like, Six Buzz, you make all this money, you couldn't just pay her for an interview, or this page, you make all this money, you have her doing this skit and this skit, you can't pay her for her time. And you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That whether that not to say that's gonna stop her from doing drugs and ODing, but it gives a person who has really nothing a bit of a chance to get away from that.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
And that's how I could see it's on them because those people aren't dealing. I don't know, but you assume they're not dealing with their own demons if they know how to navigate, the system and make money from it.
Mhm.
They know this person's struggling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You at least want to try and help a bit. Like, yeah, it's all for views and whatever. She's really struggling with this
Mhm.
shit. Like, it's not an act for her.
Exactly.
They are acting. It's not an
Yeah.
act for her. She's actually going through that shit. So
Mhm.
that's why
And
it's
then-
just like,
And then you're gonna have the people say, "Oh yeah, but she was saying all this, that, blah blah blah,
mhm.
da 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 da." But you're not gonna mention where she was saying that shit, and then she had some actual people around her to tell her, "Hey, you can't da da da,"
yeah.
and then her admitting that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Admitting, "Oh, I shouldn't have been saying that. I was just saying it because this is what my friends say."
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the environment you grew up in. And I do strongly believe to an extent you're a product of the environment you grow up
100%.
in.
Yeah.
Whether or not you change, yes, can still be a part of your environment, what that will hinder you or let
Yeah.
you grow. But
Takes time.
there's only so much you can do. Like we look at it like at places like in the States, like projects in the States. It is so completely different to projects here.
Yeah.
People like I have like so many
Their
cousins.
shit's like actually run down.
It's run
Yeah.
down. Like
Yeah.
I have like one of my homies like down there. Like not too so long ago, there's like a fucking hole just in the middle of his floor, and that's just because the insurance companies like are fraud and things like that. They take long to come out and fix your stuff,
Word.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
We don't have yes, we have that problem here. It's
Not
not
like
as
that.
bad.
It's
It's
not
not
as
like
bad as
that.
America.
It's
You're
not like
not
that.
there for years with a
Yeah.
hole where you can literally drop and you have old people in your house and just die.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people, especially in the States, that live in poverty compared to over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Because but the things that people are not going to think about, like other people's situation, they think about
Mhm.
their situation.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing with the Debbie situation. People are like, yo, I don't give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
She's just there for my timeline. I'm gonna scroll through. But that's the downside of like
Mm.
how the world is, where it's like you're there for other people's entertainment, but it's more on you how to navigate yourself through it to try to benefit and monetize and all your shit from it.
Yep.
And obviously the education, she didn't have that.
Mm.
She was on drugs. She was mentally not there, and But
I don't know if she was on drugs. Let me say that. I don't know if she was. It
Oh,
seems like
I
she
mean,
was.
she OD'd.
It seemed like she
She
was.
OD'd.
She OD'd off of fentanyl.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So
She's
all
on
right.
drugs, bro.
All right. All right.
And the thing too, why are niggas still selling Fenty? Like, I get why you're selling, but why are you selling Fenty? Like, that's so.
You just don't care.
Get people hooked on it.
Yeah, they
It's
don't
to make
care.
money, but like
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
same time, like, bruh, like,
Get people
so
hooked on your
whack.
shit.
Yeah.
So whack. It's so whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
yo, Advil works too.
The same
Is there
as-
fentanyl in Advil?
No,
Oh.
you know what I mean. Like, like the thing is, the drug is already addictive.
Yeah.
fentanyl?
How? No, like just like whatever, whether it's Molly, cocaine, all those things are already addictive.
Well, not, but the whole thing, like, why they lace it with fentanyl is just so they can make their shit more top of the line. So when you do it, you're like, what the fuck? I never had nothing like this
But
before.
it's scary though because a small amount can kill you.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
small amount will kill you.
And
but
that's also why it's stupid. You're literally killing your residual.
Facts.
You were literally just killing your residual.
I
It doesn't
hear
make
you.
sense.
I hear you, but it's the what's it called? It's the dice they're planning on rolling just to be like, yo, it might.
It's not a good.
It's
day.
gonna be
It's not a
wanted.
good. It's already a bad dice to
Yeah.
roll to sell drugs, anyways.
Yeah.
And now you're rolling an even worse dice.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
killing people. You just make
and
your
and
situation
and
hot.
and you sell it to the wrong person. Now you have hits on your head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at the guy that sold drugs to Mac Miller.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, they got him. I think he's doing like 20 to life right now,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
and he's probably gonna get murked in prison because people are gonna be like, "Are
Every
you
day.
dumb?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man's
Took
are
away
probably
Mac
said,
Miller."
you know what I mean? Man's probably got through prison because of Mac Miller, or getting by through prison because of
Bro,
Mac
even
Miller.
some of the stuff that's coming, like new stuff that's dropping with Mac Miller's.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Bro,
I wasn't a huge Mac Miller fan at his beginning stage because I thought he was just a whatever like white boy, and
Oh, I fucked with Mac
fucks
Miller.
with
from
Mac
the
Miller.
Blue
The
Slide
things-
Park.
people-
Oh my god.
but people
Diablo?
people
Oh,
kept
okay.
comparing him to what's his name, Wiz Khalifa at the time.
I mean,
And
I'd
then-
say they were kind of on par, and I think Mac
like, what I
Miller is
mean
a
by
better
that is that
artist.
It's just that people were saying he was the white Wiz Khalifa, and I was like, I don't know about that. So I wasn't really
I'd say
bumping
that.
him like
in
that.
terms of like stoner rap,
Yeah, I can
like
see
music
that.
I
Yeah.
can smoke to. Yeah, I can see it.
Like I'm trying to let me actually find the project.
And I think
that put
Mac
me
Miller,
onto him.
before he died, was a bigger artist than Wiz Khalifa, anyways.
yeah, I would say
He
so.
made better music.
He-
I found.
He branched out into like that real like pop,
Yeah,
mainstream, et cetera, et
yeah,
cetera. Because like
yeah.
he started like I think he always like played instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah, the project that put me on for Mac Miller was watching movies with the sound off.
Mm-hmm.
That project, when I listened to it, I was like, yo, this guy's different.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Mhm.
started listening to like all his other stuff, and I was like, Jamel was like, is one of the big diehard fans when Mac Miller passed.
Mm.
You know who
but,
I
like,
think
that guy's legit. Sorry,
know-
go on.
you know who I think doesn't get enough credit for like branching out?
Mhm.
Fucking Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
Childish
his music
Gambino.
was shit
Yeah.
at first.
It was.
I would say it
wouldn't
was
say
shit.
That was shit.
It was
Relax.
good at the moment.
It was good at the moment. Yeah, that's. But
That
when
was-
he
you
when
look
he,
back, you might
when he went
say
to that like
Wait,
that
okay,
Redbone
which
Yeah.
and that album.
wait, which project?
Yeah.
Okay, when I say his old stuff, I'm talking about before
Cabin?
camp.
Oh,
okay. I didn't
Yeah.
listen before that.
His
was
stuff
before
before
camp.
camp. Exactly. His stuff
Okay.
was shit.
What
Okay,
was
that
it?
was probably I didn't
what was
listen.
it?
Yeah, bro, I don't remember the name of it. It was a bunch of mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
It was not good.
It's not on Spotify, maybe.
I just know
No,
he has
yeah,
that.
You'd have to whatever place you can download mixtapes. You'd have they might still have it there,
Goddamn.
but I have it like I think on my hard drive of like his old stuff.
Also.
And I was like, yo, this is actually not that good.
Yeah, but yeah, Childish Gambino definitely he definitely elevated his game a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot. Even his new wait a minute, he just came out with a single, Stay High.
I didn't even see
Yeah,
that one.
That came
yet.
out a few months ago, I think.
Oh, I didn't even
I
see
didn't
that.
even listen to that in the
Yeah.
car.
It's not bad. It's a remix.
Okay.
But nah, Gambino really stepped up his music like
His artistry,
diversity and everything.
1000%.
Because like as you said, from when he did camp to because the internet,
Mm-hmm.
even Kawhi.
Awaken My Love.
I
That's
like-
the one with Redbone.
Yeah,
I like what he did with the
3:15:20 was good.
Stone Mountain.
I'm
You listen to
trying
that one?
to remember. Is that the one with is that where he was like all rap? Where he had like his
There's two
own-
sides. So Stone Mountain and then
Kawhi. Yeah, Stone
Yeah.
Mountain was the one where he
Oh.
did the Gangsta Grills.
Yeah,
He's like
Gangsta Grills.
because he's like
Gangsta
everyone from
Grills.
he's like everyone from Atlanta has a Gangsta
Yeah,
Grills, but
yeah.
it had like a whole like perception to it where he was playing a character because he's
Mhm.
like how he made it that he's the number one rapper from out of Atlanta and everything,
Yep,
and
yep.
this is his first Gangsta Girls mixtape that he's ever coming out with,
Mhm.
and all that. But it was a dope project.
It
Well,
was an amazing project. I loved it.
rap wise, I wouldn't say he's top dog with it, but it was different from like what he's normally doing with like
But even
the
if
singing.
you listen to it, he was just mostly like remixing classics.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
like, from a rap standpoint of view, like
but that was the vibe back then.
yeah,
Yeah, back then that's why everyone.
But that's
was
what I
doing
mean.
it.
Like, it wasn't even like a crazy display of his rap ability.
Yeah.
It was his creativity that
the
was being
nostalgic
displayed.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can I reiterate this time period in a way that'll resonate now?
I wish artists still did that.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
really wish they still did that with the mixtapes.
I wish they did it and didn't make it like
part of their
100%
main
pop.
album. Oh, 100%
Yeah.
pop.
where they like take like local sound bit and then it's just like a pop beat with that sound bit from an old
like
song.
keep it like chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
No, and
some-
like
classic
because
way.
remember best example would be like Fabulous with There's No Competition.
Mm,
How he would have like he would take other people's beats that they've rapped on
yeah.
and make his own version.
And make
of
his
it.
own
You
version.
mean
That's
Friday,
what they need to do.
Friday Night Lights? You mean now or not Friday Night
No,
Lights?
Fabulous.
Friday,
Fabulous.
yeah, Fabulous. And you had the Friday he dropped a track on every Friday.
Nah, Fabulous didn't do
No, I
that.
think
Yeah,
it
he
was-
did.
I don't remember him doing that.
You ever listen to that? To that mixtape where he dropped the track on Friday? Bro,
I didn't.
there is no way y'all
I
didn't listen to
didn't,
that.
I didn't hear that.
Oh
You gotta
my
send that
God.
one to me so I can.
Let me see if I can find it.
So I can
Bro,
hear it.
he rapped over Mobb Deep, like he rapped over like a lot of classic like
God,
90s shit.
Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me see if I can find it.
I didn't even know.
The only one
Friday
I
Night.
remember is There's No Competition when he did it. He did like
Can't even get it on.
There's No Competition 1, 2, and 3. He did the same thing for the Soul tapes, and like I don't know. I feel like rappers don't do that no more, and I feel like it kind of gave them more creativity.
Mm.
Because even Lil Wayne did it when he did it with the Drought, and what's the other one called again? The Drought and Dedication. His Dedication series. He would just remix everyone. Lil Wayne's probably the only rapper right now that still does it. Well, I would say that still does it like on like a top artist wise, but that was the vibe back then. Every man was all about the remixing other people's music.
Yep.
And that was just a whole mixtape. That was the mixtape wave, but now everyone's like, nah, I need original beats.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're copying me."
Yo, just sample this beat and just do this
and
almost
make
the
it,
same
make it a new
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, just make it the
Add an
same.
extra clap.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, why don't you just rap on the same beat?
Yep. Literally.
But I guess now because
Yeah,
we're
just,
streaming services,
Yeah,
is
everybody's,
different.
everybody's trying to be that too. Like you don't want to incur the
Copyright
rap and-
infringement.
Yeah, you can't sell it like on Spotify or
Mm-mm.
you can't even put it on YouTube. You gotta put it on like SoundCloud or
That's
something.
you
that's
could
what
put
you
it
make
on.
money off
You can
of
put
it.
it on YouTube, but then you just
can't
ask for it to
monetize.
be.
Yeah, you can't
demonetized.
monetize.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, I think that's, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. There should be something where even if you do monetize, you just give a local like 15%. That's automatically goes to whoever owns it.
Yeah, you would have to go to the artist and be like, hey,
It's,
Nah, but I
it's a
feel
little
like-
bit more complicated than that because if you're using the beat, you have to
oh, you gotta go
remember
to the producer too.
there's a producer, but there's other people that get publishing on it as well. So
Mm.
now the artist has to split it with everyone else he split it with.
Yeah,
Now you as well, and whoever
Yeah.
you have to split it with,
true.
right? Some engineers even
It's too
take
much, bro.
engineers sometimes take publishing because like they're directing you when you're doing this
Yeah.
and that when you're
Yeah.
writing the song, etc. So that's why they don't want to do it now.
Mhm.
Back then they just said it was like, oh, the label's really making the money and the artists. A lot of
Yeah.
people were getting ripped off. So when they said, yeah, take the beat and do a song like that, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's a lot easier. Not so
Mm.
much anymore. Everyone know, like a lot of people know their stuff. A lot of people still don't.
Speaking of, the label making a lot of money, I saw something interesting coming from Gary V.
Mm.
You made a kind of interesting point how like artists, Tory Lanez did it already, but artists are going towards like NFTs, like selling through NFTs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like you can be like, all right, I'm gonna make this album, try to do it all upon my lonesome instead of going to the label and asking them to help me produce it and sell it.
Mm.
Try to do it myself. Maybe go for the marketing, but not like production or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get like some kind of distribution deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you don't even need distribution, or is
That's what-
marketing part of distribution?
Yeah.
Well, you could do Well, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
distribution's a part of your marketing.
Because distribution, because you don't need them to sell it.
No,
You
distribution.
need them to market it.
Yeah, so that's your
yeah.
distribution. You're
No,
how do you bro?
Marketing is different from selling.
No, but this is not just like for selling. A distribution deal is what they'll help you with your marketing and everything. Because
I feel like
because
you
that's the
can-
who point.
You can
Alright,
differentiate.
no,
things,
because
too.
'Cause the
like,
whole
you could have like so distribution would mean like that they take care of like the entire back end of like your song
putting
release,
it out.
putting it out essentially.
Yeah, marketing it and all that shit.
But marketing
Yeah.
would just be like strictly marketing. So like
Exactly.
going into their playlists, going into their blogs,
Mhm.
et cetera, et cetera. Whereas distribution, like they're like so like you know how like mans can upload their song to TikTok
Yep.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. They're doing that for you.
Right.
Whereas like when you yourself distribute a song, you gotta go to a third party platform and pay them,
And do
and
that.
then
Right.
enter all the information yourself.
Right. So
right?
so long as you
So-
can get the marketing, get your name
Yeah.
out, you could sell it yourself.
yeah.
Which is what I'm saying. So it's just get the marketing deal maybe, but put it through NFTs.
Yeah,
And NFTs is
Mhm.
like, yo, you sell $1 per dollar, you sell like 5 mil.
exactly.
5 mil.
That's fine,
Yeah,
man.
that's what a lot of people are doing now. Like Mila
Yeah.
Kunis talked about it on Hot Ones, where they
Mhm.
start like what's it called? They started like a
Cartoon.
cartoon series,
Yeah.
Mm.
and they're selling it as an NFT instead of them having to go through like Netflix, Hulu, and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
now we already have a core fan base. We're just gonna sell it to them and go
Exactly.
directly
So
to them.
interesting because you keep 80% of the profits.
Yeah, it's decentralizing markets.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like, oh, now you're not going to one big guy to do this.
You can do
Which-
it yourself.
In the long term, you still are because you pay for an internet provider, which is also
Yeah, but it's a fraction.
it's a fraction.
Yeah.
But
Not even a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but like you
Yeah.
still pay some way
Yeah.
They
But
just-
as opposed to paying like a large portion
on top
to the
of that.
label.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just more
Or
of
just,
it coming
or it's
into
just more of like now you actually own your shit rather than giving it to
That
someone
too.
Mhm.
because now you're just and it's more for now your viewers because now they could be like, oh, I bought this for $5, now I own it.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry
exactly.
about I broke the DVD or I did this, I did that. Now it's
Yeah.
like I own this. I got nothing to worry about. I can always go back to it, and I'm always
Mm.
supporting the person that created
Yeah.
this whole like cartoon and all that.
Facts,
I think
facts.
that's super interesting and might talk about it more off pod with the mans to talk about it, but like just creating that platform
Mhm.
where people can go. Let me actually not say too much. I don't know why it's still man.
I feel that.
These guys are trying to man's cookie now,
Yeah,
boy.
but yeah, the NFT thing I think is a lot of potential.
NFT's the
there for-
future, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
NFT.
already told everyone.
NFT coupled with the metaverse. If you don't have that room
Yeah.
already set up with all the
Yo.
you better be looking to get one of them rooms because you're gonna need it.
I don't know if you
For
guys
real.
seen it, but when you log into Instagram now, it says Meta at the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, it says by Meta or brought to you by Meta or some shit like that. I
What?
screenshotted it because I was like, "Whoa, this is different."
Brought to
Too
you by
soon.
Meta?
Let me close the app
Yeah,
and
from Meta
reopen it.
right here.
No
I see it.
way.
It's
Let me
there.
see this.
It says
That's
from Meta
crazy.
because before it used to say
Oh.
from
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says from Meta.
Facebook sold it?
Huh?
Facebook sold it?
No, Facebook.
No,
owns
Facebook-
Meta. Facebook
Facebook
is
is-
Meta. They changed their
Oh,
name.
they changed
They
it.
rebranded.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
they rebranded.
forgot. I
Yeah,
forgot.
because
Yeah.
they're coming
Yeah.
out with the whole Metaverse thing.
Yeah.
so-
Oh yeah.
But they're saying they're not trying
Oh.
to own the Metaverse, but they're trying to start it.
They're gonna
own
No,
a
you
lot of real estate on it.
That's what it
Probably.
is. Yeah, because the metaverse is supposed to be like an exact duplicate of this world. So like the same way you can own real estate in this world, you can own real estate in the metaverse.
But the thing is, it's more infinite though.
yeah,
You
it
can
is
go anywhere.
infinite expanding because like
Yeah.
you think about like construction time here versus construction time.
It's like
It's
Minecraft.
like this. Minecraft. Yeah, it's Minecraft. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you just get the
Yeah.
right coding basically, and you're basically blessed. And now
Mhm.
this generation of like kids coming up, everyone's learning how to code. Like it's becoming like
It's
school
I
curriculum.
think it's an essential skill.
it's
Yeah.
in it's
Going
it's
into
it's
the
in the
future.
I don't
it's in
even
the
know how to
curriculum
do it,
now.
but I'm sure I'm gonna learn eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be like probably like a requirement at some point.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like basic coding that you'll learn. Like
Mhm.
it's just more of like the one thing I would say with internet coding compared to like doing
Program.
coding for like hardware and shit like that is that I feel like when it's like stuff like that, it's a lot easier in a way, and you have so much freedom.
Take
But
your
when
word
it's with
for it.
hardware, it's different.
take your word for it. I have no idea
Like
about
for
that,
hardware
so.
programming, there's a lot more troubleshooting. There's a lot more components you have to like take to account for and everything.
And heat.
Yeah,
You always have to
definitely
account heat because your shit will blow up.
Yeah, she'll get mad hot, things start
Yeah.
melting and stuff like that.
Mm.
So it's like there's so much different factors, but like I feel like when you're like coding for like a website or like probably like when you're coding for like in the metaverse and shit like that, it's gonna be.
It's not all on your system. It's going to like the servers.
I feel like
Yeah, it's going to a server, but at the same
Okay.
time, there's gonna be a lot of like things you can just like.
I feel
It's
like,
gonna be like a lot of copy paste stuff.
yeah,
Right.
I feel like it's gonna be like there's probably gonna like implement like a program that where like you just type the commands that you want
Yeah,
and it rationalize it into a code.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Probably be
makes
the most-
makes coding a lot easier.
Yeah.
But you gotta learn the fundamentals. You know, it's
Mhm.
always good to know the fundamentals.
Well, I mean, if they're trying to make it something that's like universal, you have to, dumb it down for the lowest common denominator.
yeah,
Sure.
you're right about that.
Right.
Yeah. On the beef.
If I could type a sentence and it happens, that's the easiest thing.
Best thing.
Make a
ever.
program
Yeah.
that makes code for me, which I'm pretty sure people have already tried or done.
Yeah, but it's probably just not as like up there as like it's the future.
No, actually, no. There is. I've heard about. I don't remember. I can't remember what it's called, but someone
sure.
made an app that literally creates code for you. So you type in like a command that you would want, and it makes the
And it'll
code for
make
you.
the code up.
Yeah, and then you just copy and paste it in.
Well, on that note, we gotta wrap up the pod.
Yes, sir.
Episode 48. Marshin, thanks for pulling up this week.
Thank
Yes,
you for
sir.
having me. It
Appreciate
was
it.
live. It was
Yes,
lit.
sir. It was a
Enjoyed
good conversation,
myself.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe everywhere, share,
Repost.
feedback, repost. Give it to your grandma so she can give it to her friends, and then she'll pass it on to her grandkids. Well, no kids, because cussing and conversations they might not understand.
We ain't
but-
cuss that much in this interview.
Well, just in general, because it's not for the youth them.
It
I feel
really
that.
isn't.
Only if
feel
you're
that.
like 16 and above, then you understand certain things we say.
Certain
but-
in this
topics,
day and
yeah.
age, probably 13-year-olds understand.
Facts. Kids
Nah,
are
I'm
getting
not trying
smarter.
I'm not trying to have a.
Don't
13
promote that. But
Kids are getting
That's what I'm
smarter.
saying, because they're gonna be like, "Oh, these guys talk about drugs and all this other stuff."
Yeah.
I mean, not us doing drugs, but and
guess
mind
so.
you, we're telling kids not to do it. At least I am.
Don't do drugs, kids. No, I'm kidding.
Before we go, Marshin, let the people know where they can find you if they want to reach out to
Alright,
you.
you can find me on Instagram. My name is I'm pretty sure it's Jay Marshin, JAIMARSHIN. You can find me on YouTube. Just type in Marshin with a $sign though, because that's where all the stuff is now. MAR $HIN and
With
you will,
or without?
with
With?
right now
I thought you had
with.
to change it up.
I did change it, but I
Yeah.
haven't released anything under that new
okay.
name yet.
All right, all right.
But when I do start releasing, drop the $sign. It's just
So right now
gonna-
it's just Mar $Hin.
yeah, or just
Okay.
follow me on Instagram and you'll get all the updates. Jay Marshin.
All right,
Simplest
there it
way.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Man's Mossin podcast.
Yes, sir.
She already know what it is. Ever. I'm stopping stealing that.
Ever.
It's
DJ
your
Funky.
boy.